go, wow, we get a treat. Dizzy for the first time out here. But,
no, I do love Dizzy too. Don't get it.
It's impressive to see. I'm hoping that we get a little bit of that sauce in terms of ice on the field here, and certainly we will. Misha with the first shatter of the evening, or the morning rather.
They already starting off extremely strong, winning out in the footsies there with the poke. White Wild Assault for the second time. And running through with the punish. We have just been holding W at every single occasion here. Michael's sword, and the YRC makes some room, and with one behemoth, it's an even game.
Wow. Oh, okay. All right. That's a way to take care of the Thunderbolt there. My goodness.
Yeah, perfect usage there. Roasting chestnuts as one does. But, of course, kind of radical on the jump in here as we find the hit with the behemoth. The 2-piece gets rid of damn near all the health. And now, with the cryptid 6P, no confirm. A little flailing has to burst.
Yeah, a little bit too far on the K. We're going to throw out chestnut here, try to chase down, but got caught with that 2K. Nice chase with the slash.
Oh, clean connection. Still can't quite finish it up. And on the attempt at the cross of Behemoth, we're going to get frozen up once again. Another knockdown and another rush in, which is going to net the throw.
Oh, wow. Empty in the close slash counter hit. Get a little deflect shield action. Misha wants to shut this down here and now. A quick chestnut. Watch the cross. It still got caught by the beam. Putting on a button. A little dangerous there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very aggressive burst, but I don't hate it. Had 100 meter, had plenty of opportunity to potentially bring that back. Unfortunately, it doesn't go your way, but, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. As we close the distance again, Michael's sword for the knockdown, and now I thought we were going to play the space, but we were just holding W again.
Watch the approach clash right through the Thunderbolt. Behemoth for some guard crush. Man, we are ready to rock. Misha being mad disrespectful on some of this approach come from Unfunny Joke.
100 meters still in the pocket here, plenty to spend. BRC forward, unfortunately gets caught by the low. And after the double behemoth, we're just gonna straight up try to shoot him out. Not gonna work though.
All right, there we go. Got our freeze, extend a little bit further, the Michael finish. Okay, a little dicey in that second round here, but I think honestly, Misha has been in control with this Dizzy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you've just been beating Goldlewis to the spot again and again. Normals have been working out, which I feel like you're supposed to get bullied in this matchup on paper.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm impressed at how close we were closing the gap against Goldlewis, considering the mid-range that Dizzy has control of. We've not seen a lot of the zoning pressure come into play. Oh, wait a minute, we're pressing though. I'm telling you.
Situation getting a little dicey, stomps it out and close the distance. Cryptid 6P a touch too far, and on the jump over Behemoth, we're able to get the punish. I like this. Taking advantage, being a little bit more aggressive. You need to be the one asking the questions.
Absolutely. Jab, and yeah, a little bit of a gap in that string here, so Misha can get caught with the counter hit from the Behemoth. Guard crush with Wild Assault to chase, but we're backing. Interesting choice to just completely back off and spend that full security gauge. You do have that life lead though, so we take it.
Yeah, I really do like applying the pressure with the Skyfish there. Extra bit of damage as well as potentially being able to vamp some meter out of your opponent if they block it and choose to FD. Definitely a lot of upside when you're able to let that rip.
Yeah.
As it's going to be 1-1. Like I said, looking much better on the more aggressive choices.
Good push back here. Nice close slash, counter hit, but no follow-up. That's kind of been the tail of this set so far. You get like that 1-2 hit for counters and no follow-throughs from either player until now.
Then RC's back. Just lets it rip with the Skyfish. Clip emptied. And now the low fish closes the distance.
Slash, Skyfish here. I'm gonna have to wait for a little reload time here on the Skyfish with that security gauge. It's Misha.
Clean up with the anti-air, gonna spend all 100 meter, cutting through with the beam. It's a UDT between the faces. Still alive though, even with the guaranteed damage on the shatter. 50 meter in the pocket is gonna wake up and unfortunately has to block it out. A little bit of damage with the Skyfish, but it's not gonna matter.
Oh, okay, that's a trade we could certainly take. And it was kind of a gamble, because if that beam had pulled through, yo, the T1000 reference, I got you. You didn't see it, chat, but I saw it. I am activated.
I knew somebody would get me. That's the cross up there. Big Millia stuff on the cross up as well. Finds the low with the 2K.
Is poke out here with the far slash. All right, things look a little slippery out here. You can't push away off the Skyfish. Close quarters combat for Misha. Get the shatter.
The situation worked out perfectly there, utilizing that dance floor. Now, 100 meter on the side for Goldlewis. I thought for sure that was going to be Wake Up Super. Instead, we're going to try and burn it down. It's Gold Freak and Lewis as we RC forward and is able to combo into the laser.
A beam and a coffin between you and victory here. Nice counter hit, no follow through, but hey, we got better ground position.
Damn, same side.
Yo.
Now secures the knockdown, looks for the run forward, not the close slash. Things are working out. Once again, Misha with these more aggressive takes. Starting to work.
Watch it. Jeez, the deep jump in here. All right, even on resources on either side, with the exception of Misha off that positive bonus, drop up a good recognition on the deflect shield.
And once again, just ripping that 100 meter super whenever we get the opportunity. It's a pretty cool animation. I respect it.
That's a little extended animation. Yeah, honestly though, great pick from Unfunny Joke to try to go for that deflect shield right there, because in most scenarios, the scramble would be another button because I dropped out that combo. And then you get the deflect shield, you get a little bit of room there, but Misha, you know, very controlled in that offensive pressure in that corner.
We are full ascending on the White Wild Assault. Definitely appreciate the ideas here as the Behemoth on the block, working well.
See the chase, still guard crushing.
Stomping on the toes, roasting chestnuts, poking out with the S as well.
Guard crush.
Hell yeah.
Jesus, I was just watching the chip damage go through. I'm like, no way.
Got the jump over and finally finds the throw here. Okay, potential to set this up for the game 5. Round start Behemoth, dude, I'm telling you, I like that.
I mean, what is Dizzy to do about that, really?
I mean, from what we've been seeing from Misha for the most part here, I feel like you just gotta, you know, can see the situation. Oh man, potentially could have died off of that one. Okay though, got a chance.
Ooh, a little bit too late to try to get a little icicle action going here. Nice, avoiding the Skyfish, but no punish until we get the side swap. Little counter hit with the slash. And the Behemoth swing, good jump in.
Just sliding on in, no big deal. Like I said, man, Goldlewis at 10 a.m. is a tough thing to have to deal with. The big man swinging the coffin the way that you need to here, and off the round start is going to find the jump in full send to make it work.
Ooh. All right, our Wild Assault takes the turn back. Misha getting an extended combo for the freeze. Look at this. Things looking real slick right now. Oh! Yo, thanks to the momentum of the ice, we slid ever closer to stop that Skyfish.
Yeah, set up the dance floor again. Even with disconnecting, I don't think it's too bad here. Positive bonus is going to allow us to burn it down. Wings of Light is not going to help us out in this.
I thought I could fly. Oh, no. All right, still gets guard crushed despite the IB. 100 meter is there. There's so many opportunities in terms of defensive options. When we IB'd, maybe could have gone for YRC right there. We had the extra tension to deal with more offense after.
I thought we were going to let the beam rip, honestly.
That too, like anything.
Just trying to bust out. Stella right here, stomp on the feet, blue beat on the combo. Manages to find the stomp again, the overdrive. The system goes down. It's going to be enough with the guaranteed damage on the shatter. Very nice. From Unfunny Joe, we're going to be going to a button check before we get into our match. Oh boy. No, we're going straight in. It's game time.
Oh, it is game time. Eno and Baiken, huh? Good lord. The 6B round start.
Absolute perfection. Forces the burst out here, and after the Kabari tries to go for the heavy follow-up. Stroke to come through as well as the 2S. Okay, sequence strong so far. I like this.
Overwhelming offense against Baiken. You certainly don't want to get caught on a back foot as Eno against Baiken here. Oh, the low? All right. You're trying way too hard, Nyxia. I know you've been playing this Eno quite often. Nyxia, again, a familiar name. If you want to check out some Eno play, they're definitely the one to check out. She's been putting in the work.
She just lets the Psycho Crusher rip as
She
well.
really
6P
does.
on the pickup here is going to go for the slump while your opponent has burst already. That's absolutely correct call.
That's close. 2 ways to pull it back in with Kabari. Good patience from Nyxia. Still going to get opened up. Flying Eagle. Finally getting something going.
That's Kabari Oh no, it's straight away. Just gonna let the overdrive rip on the first instance where we have time. Plenty of meter on the other side, but the reversal timing of the parry's not gonna work out.
Yeah, with that low profile coming through, that stroke gonna connect is the Oh!
Knew there was gonna be a gap. Lets the super rip.
Oh, wow. I think we are taking it here on the side of Flying Eagle. Yep, that's a round.
Okay. So the round goes off, should be straight back into it now. One round that way as Stroke gets the counter hit straight in.
Ooh, too far for that.
6P from deep.
Nyxia feeling a type of way right now.
Yeah, she's doing her best to bounce back here. Yozansen finally on the tables. We go 2D and ripping the super right away.
The shatter here. Safe jump and goes for the heavy. Nyxia gonna try to stop the momentum that Flying Beagle gets.
Oh, tapping the 5P. Nice spacing there and is able to go for the chip out. Beautiful choices as we were just running too low on meter to be able to consistently and reliably hold on to our FD.
So go back to game number 2. Press to cover the parry. Not a bad play considering the actions that Ino would take here.
I love ripping the parry. The earlier the better too. As aggressively as you can to let them know. Plant the seed. I will do it.
It really makes you think about it, right? Especially with Ino because that's so much pressure that can be removed off the table. Ino wants to go for that dash attack and go for the high-low mix, but oh wait, missed the safe jump. Oh,
down the low while the Salt takes it all the way to the wall. HCL to restabilize back to the ground. Situation looking a bit dire here. We have plenty of meter though. And on the BRC forward, saw the action, but couldn't quite get up there. The Psycho Crusher clears it out, and we've got another hard knockdown here for Nyxia. Okay, and ends up finding it with the throw. All you need to really be able to close it out. Burst economy, even across the board though, as the round start, we're gonna get the trade.
2H. This gets blocked out. Ooh, interesting to go for the Kabari there. I don't think that would have caught if we dashed in. The trade out, but the distance game not in favor of Flying Beagle right now, but Yozansen backside.
Full send, sometimes that's the way you need it, whether it's on mix-up or it's on cross-up. Either way, it's all good to go. We take the shot and take the finish. It's a round apiece. Flying Beagle halfway to victory now. A game and a round and starting strong.
Beautiful JS counter hit to kick it off. Kabari to tie things up.
Tie things up. I see.
Slash, nice. What a pickup with the 5K.
Good FD, make some room for yourself here. Force the RC. On as Kabari steals the turn. Burst has to come out. You got to make some room for yourself.
Trying to sneak out with the Tommy right there, but not going to connect. Doesn't even have time to activate, but Kabari again. Red RC, enough to finish the job. Flying Beagle.
H. Kabari paying the bills right now.
Certainly is. You call yourself Flying Beagle, you may as well keep going as the Flying Swan out here, as unstoppable as you are.
Now, taking a second before this last one. Nyxia, gotta keep your head in the game. She's more than capable. All these rounds have been winnable. There's been no blowouts. And that's the type of turn you need to steal. Missed position from Beagle, blocks the entirety of the note, gets the high-low, but doesn't get much for it.
All right, just get the shatter. Massive lead for Nyxia. See if she can turn things around here. We have to stop this momentum. And we're getting flashes of what we got in that first round, or first game as well, where Nyxia, she had like this strong forward momentum going into the game. And even after the disconnect, was still trying to find her footing. I think she's probably found it here in this one.
Yeah, definitely Ari looking better. Makes room, pops out the note. The FD, and yeah, very smart, going for the late stroke.
Ooh. Jeez, what a JS.
Air supremacy attacking at the 45. Landon's trying to be careful there. Sees the 100 meter, isn't careful enough though. Jumps in, ends up getting a punish, but it's not nearly a trade in their favors. PRC's for the like.
it would have been the most guilty gear move if you would have went for air throw right there. Like, Flying Beagle had a throw opportunity, but opted for parry. Life lead in favor of Nyxia, but she gets opened up.
That 50 meter for Flying Beagle, I was going to say, potentially could cause trouble. It's PRC into the stroke. Trying gets the backdash. One more opportunity here, but the YRC buys room.
Pull it back in. Tommy to keep that nice, avoiding the stroke. Oh my goodness, the guard crush. We tied up one more time. A 5K to finish the round.
Dude, I love the Wild Assault 2. Locks out the potential of Deflect Shield there, stealing that tiny chunk of burst. So important in the resource management. Super sick.
All right, Johnson, the close slash. This is what you can get out of there.
Damn. What's up her sleeve? Coming through. The 2S following up. Misses out in the dust. Confirmed, but still okay as Nyxia. Opportunity for offense.
Good heavy. Does get super for hard knockdown. Does Nyxia put a point on the board? The blur to close the gap and get the JP. Oh, very oh no!
Hell yeah. Oh! And let's get a trade. Overhead, nothing to follow. Wow!
Oh, I thought it was going to low profile for a second there. We're fighting tooth and nail for this final touch, but the Flying Beagle brings it home. 3-0 over nyxiadash. I'm telling you, don't drown in these pools out here.
Whoa. The one normal into the Yozansen, the full commit. Definitely respect. I think to touch on what you said about Slayer though, I think we were trying to play old Slayer for sure.
Exactly.
That was the big thing, 100%.
Yeah.
We were trying to backdash stuff. No, this is not him in this game, but see here, already closing the distance, looking strong. That's a little bit of the danger is you gotta open up early and you gotta keep the pressure on. If Ram gets away and you return to the neutral, things will get messy very quickly here. So, because now you have Slayer, oh, I thought he was just gonna
I thought it was
jump. Sorry, that was crazy.
All right, well, burst off the table. Chimpo looking for that one final strike, but there's 50 tension on the side of Burst Dragon here. And we know how Ramlethal, Jesus, the pile bunker? All right.
Full send. That's the way you got to do it. Reckless abandon in some of these situations.
Good slide, backdashing away. Does get 2H counter hit, but no follow through. Quick 2K. Nice. Brings the hammer. Another one here. They're still maintaining this pressure. Burst Dragon doing all they can to try to defend out of this corner, but not finding an escape route. Every single time that we get an opportunity for jump, Chimpo goes back to that sweet spot where we can react with jump outs or even just anti-air and interact with some of the forward approaches. But now we get our Rekka series to push back to mid screen.
Oh no, it's straight away. Slices through BSU and crosses up. The universal counter hit, you love to see it. And again, this is the way you got to play it. As Slayer, I feel like until your opponent shows you that they know how until they can show you things like that, you just kind of have to run at them. It is truly the Slayer way. Mappa, close the distance, be -2 and just go crazy, see what they know.
Exactly. I mean, Slayer is that high-risk character, right? Like, you have to get a full send to get those rewards.
Trying to kick the little leggies. Our anti-air's a little too good for that, unfortunately.
ESU. Side swap, pile bunker, universe, counter hit. We get another one here and are able to finish the round.
That's how quick it can go. It's one of the scariest things that can happen against this character is that you don't have a lot of time to adapt. Chunks of life coming off. The jab and ends up with a slide. Reversal timing, definitely not too bad as we get the backdash and the punish, but nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it does unfortunately flip into a precarious position. Burst Dragon's gonna get caught with the palm. Palm bunker sequence here. The loops continue. Shatter. That is another round, another game. Chimpo looking unstoppable.
I say we are killing it on the reversal timings here. Ram so far has not shown anything to be able to stop the attempts to get back onto offense here. Chimpo.
Oh! Good God, the Mappa hunch, full conversion for quarter carry. Burst Dragon looking a little taken aback right now.
Charging it up, slice it through. Situation looking dire, still has burst, but you don't want to have to spend it in a situation like this. Unfortunately, you might have to. We have some meter. Yeah.
Backdash away with the pile bunker, certainly punishable. Could have been worse. I think we're still just sending these pile bunkers. That's how much confidence Chimpo has.
Saying we got that hit and we just couldn't follow up, couldn't fully finish. Finally, an opportunity as we get the juggle. And one more time, here we go. Gotta find a knockdown, gotta find some mix up here. And again, these reversal timings have been ridiculous.
Another
it's just
one.
every time it's working out.
Good God. And this is the other problem. Ramlethal not having a true reversal, trying to figure out a way to get out of these sequences. Uses the BRC to slow things down. And you see that the panic is starting to set in for Burst Dragon. Going for a lot of lows right now to try to challenge some of these dash throughs to call out the pass ups as well. But Chimpo, low on health, 50% on the tension, but my goodness, the BSU, unstoppable.
Yeah, in the end, no chance to be able to fight back out of it there. Chimpo doing such a good job again, being aggressive. It's just, hell yeah. Just like me the GOAT. Okay, into the mix though, let's see how it goes. Axel versus Faust, a matchup you don't get to see too often right off the rip. Ashiprogamer getting aggressive, finding the command throw. Things already looking a little tough.
Ooh. Quick shatter the 2K. I hate how tall that 2K is.
He needs it though. I agree, but he needs it.
You look at this individual and see how tall he is, and you think, oh, I could take him. Much like a swan, like how tall a swan. In your head, think of how tall a swan is.
I don't think I've ever thought about the height of a swan.
Yeah, they're way taller than you think.
Nice round, Hatsu. Looking.
They'll kill you. Don't mess with this one. It will drown you. They have claws.
They don't have claws.
You need to witness the swan.
Dive kick comes through. Nice punish on the mix. Finds our knockdown and able to get the juggle. Threat of the time stops. Going to spend it straight away. It's going to be a bomber and a couple backdashes to make us to the wall.
Oh my God. 50% life lead here. Nice favor for Hatsu. Oh my goodness. Clever girl. Swans, the Raptors of our time. With the massive shatter here. Still holding on to this lead. I'm about to get this positive bonus. 50% in the back burner. Do we burst here? We might need to.
Gonna hold on to it for now. Deflect shield makes a ton of room. That might be the game-winning decision here. An opportunity to go for the dash cancel with the throw. The item comes through. The hammer covers so much space. Saves a meteor, but is not gonna need it.
Generally, you want to try to challenge that movement there coming from Faust, but I think both players were waiting to see where the hammer would fall. Oh, yeah. And that was Hatsu's demise.
5P in a dream, though, gets the poke. As you said before, we have a very, very low crouch, but being able to poke straight at the bag. Looking good here, though, off the Wild Assault. And the timing of the burst is ridiculous. Ends up getting the corner.
All right, so we got that 2K. Bombs away.
Uh-oh.
All right, warping outside the space of Axel here, but the side swap still in favor for Hatsu.
Yep. Pick up after the command throw. Doubles up with the bombers. Positive bonus. Going to rack us straight up to 50 here. Uh-oh, and after the PRC. Damage adding up. Still not quite going to be enough here, but a slight advantage going into this one, I do believe. With a low profile, the 5P at least. And the dash up close slash.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here from Hatsu.
Damn.
Excellent decision to make that close slash there. That caught that jump part immaculately. Would have covered if there was a slight backdash there. It was just too late for Ashi to make an action. See how she turns things around in game number 2.
Love that tap DFD there. Ends up full send on the mix. Pull through works out well. We're going to go for the slowdown.
Side swap here for the corner carry. 2H, but what a neutral jump with the JH.
Stay slick on the routing as well. For the hop away. We're getting caught out. Dive kick connects a bit too far though. Nothing to show for it as JS, my beloved.
Push away though. 2K, trumpets galore. Kids out for recess. Nice with the Ren send to pull it right back through. Continuing the pressure with that dash cancel. Massive life lead for Hatsu. Oh my god.
Dude, the slick block and a great swing of the club. Gets the counter hit as well after that teleport. Teleport PRC close slash has been money so far for Ashi.
Mix. Still close enough for 5K. Hatsu has been doing an excellent job navigating off the raw Scarecrow teleport there. This time we come from the heavens above, and that might be a good opportunity to take this round. Ashi just getting a lot of excellent RNG throughout this round.
The timing on that mix-up too was so sick. Throws the bag and is able to set up the BD with the projectile extremely clean on the situation.
Back up. Oh, very sticky situation right there. Trying to go for the red send. That left you quite vulnerable. Sashi makes that teleport. Still trying to make the most of it though. The fadeaway.
Close session, the run-up didn't do much. Falls down, looking good. PRC, it sweeps the legs.
See here, try to get hook, line, and sinker. Does get the command grab.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice sequence. I love that we dash forward and let the explosion kind of carry out the combo for you. Another Afro state. Actually, she's trying to counter that JD, but what a backdash with the drift. Axle bomber out of the corner.
Comes down from the heavens.
We're good.
Reversal timing.
No, we're not good.
I thought maybe we were going to be blocking, but maybe try to commit to something. Unfortunately, at least from how it looks on the camera, Ashley also seems to think that she was going to be blocking out on that one.
Axel still looks great in that Afro right there. Like, that was quite the shot.
Taking just a moment. A little bit of a reconsideration. Maybe I was going to say I wasn't sure what to expect if we were going to go for a character swap, but Ashiprogamer is going to choose to go to the Ramlethal. And they both, I don't know.
Mini Faust still not doing a gosh darn thing on that table. What are you even here for?
Just unplug his controller or something. Get him. Mini Faust.
Anything. Oh, slash.
Oh, and that little stop. Was ready for the 2K. Doesn't get much for it, though.
Nice commitment to the run under there. Low. Still going to apply pressure with this tornado. Look at the left-right situations that Hatsu keeps attacking Ashi with.
Double up with the rock there, but from that distance, couldn't get much. Looking for the jump, gets pulled on in. The 5K with the RC. It's a bomber and a dream.
Ooh, rainwater. Able to guarantee the shatter, guarantee a round.
Yeah, I think we got caught reaching there, unfortunately. Tech not going their way. It's 2H round start, ends up connecting, but here we go. Ashley gets the hit and forces the burst.
Throw, ever closer to this corner. Nice, got the tornado. Excellent pickup here. Close enough for shatter. We last-ditch effort with the burst. Windshield wipers with support from our meter.
Reversal timing once again, and we're 2 for 2 on the supers. Lets it rip.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Watch when he doesn't show up.
What do you mean?
Remember this moment.
I'll be there no matter what, dude.
Guys, you know, I have to
the Carolinas
make a sandwich and walk my dog.
The Carolinas are calling to me. That's where I'm from, man. Why are you trying to get me? Okay. Game time off the rip. Round start, just gonna make some space, set up the minion, and good reposition right away. You can see already showing off a little bit of matchup knowledge there. Worst thing that can happen is Jacko more than a character length away from you with a minion behind you. That is just about as bad as it gets.
All right, Rose found a way out here with the heavy slash. Whoa! All right, relax. Relax. That Rekka series was getting a little dicey, but excellent burst from Joe Brownie to make sure we get closer to the east side of the screen. DRC to slow things down.
Okay, one homie's all it takes to keep the pressure up, utilizing the FD very well to make some space and counter pokes with the jab.
Danger, gotta be careful. A very familiar position to be if you're Jacko, generally trying to set up full screen. Nice block of the YRC, full punish.
Yeah, whether it's burst or YRC, really no downside for Joe Brownie there to just play it on the straight and narrow, down back. Very, very smart. That's another thing that's very tricky is I always forget that she can do attack command with a minion in her hand. So when she has her hands up like that and she still does attack command, that catches me every single time.
There's so much to pay attention to when you're going up against Jacko.
It's too much.
So many variables. This gets sent. Excellent kick. Oh, block the what a 6 cents for Joe Brownie throughout the set, huh?
Yeah, from that distance, absolutely able to dial things in. And ending with a perfect there in round 2, looking good as we're just going to go straight in onto the rematch here. And right away, we just take space. I appreciate that. They played a little bit more defensive and a little bit more controlled in the early stages before. Now, taking the opportunity to try and take it to them. But unfortunately now, ChilledMoods straight away is able to find the overhead and force the burst.
Jeez, we're just riding off the gun here, trying to close the gap. Yet still, Joe Brownie finds an escape out of the corner. Gonna get the shatter.
Whole lot of hurt with the Elysium driver. Still alive, though. Down to the orange, which is going to leave us a bit compromised here. 50 meter, the RC guarantees a minion from set.
Oh, RC away. Good chase down. The record begins. It's such a tricky matchup here because we don't have a lot of great callouts on the side of Jacko to contest some of these Rekka series here from Elphelt.
Oh, okay. Minion set up into the step back. Look at the 2K. 2D ends up getting the whiff punish there, and of course the confirm. Beautiful stuff. No wasted effort in the moment. That one knockdown is all it takes to be able to turn the blender on.
Wow, 6P the minion away. Huh?
Little defense, of course.
Okay. You were so far away. All right, sliding into the DMs here. Full extension with that 6H.
Uh-oh. This is where it gets messy, though. YRC burst, something like that. You gotta make some room for yourself. Gotta advocate. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work out as we have the knockdown against the wall.
Could have been worse. Could have been way worse. Excellent blocks here until we get opened up once again.
Stop for the second time. Utilizing the fireball, falls on down. That one minion again, all it takes to have the mix-up activated. It's a 2D and a dream.
Launcher, guaranteeing our shatter. It buys a little bit more time to rebuild that minion stock too. Oh, quick drop into 5P. Stop coming at me, please.
Taking shots where they can, but unfortunately, I think because of the timing of when they jumped and the noise of their own shot, it was hard to tell that a minion had been kicked full screen. That attack command was evil from there. That was actually pure evil. Villainy.
Joe Brownie has been doing an excellent job kind of controlling minions throughout the set, like calling out shields to shut down some of the projectile. Also being able to navigate the screen space with minions. Joe, masterclass of Jacko right now.
Oh, I mean, right idea, wrong placement. 6P just barely whiffs.
What a capitalization from Joe Brownie here. 100 meter. Gonna rebuild some of this minion gauge. Not even gonna need it because we got our kill.
One more chance. Burst still not quite there. Tries to flip past with the Pineberry. Not going to work out. The spacing is too good. And the rising JP ends up finding the connection here. But Elphelt, another chance for ChilledMoods.
Still committing with this Rekka. Pineberry does come through. Let's stop things. Go for a throw. Oh, what a gold burst. Actually, brilliant burst right there. But right back at you. ChilledMoods also gaining positive bonus for this one.
100 meter on deck, got the hit, opportunity to confirm, sets up the last minion, and it's gonna make them watch the movie The Elysium Driver to seal the deal. It's 3
characters to really kind of navigate the screen space, and it's gonna be a nightmare for Baiken to try to close the gap if she does get pushed full screen, so we're trying to...
I was gonna say that is a big if though. You can see early on, got the tatami, but this is the situation where it gets a bit dire. Couple attack commands, laying down some chip. Finally manages to clear out the minions, but unfortunately, one's reestablished straight away.
Nice, so that's tether. Launch with Tatami. I'm going to get that without getting tongue-tied, I promise.
5K ends up breaking away from the sweep. And on the RC forwards, what a press. It's a beautiful choice. We're going to go straight into the super. Cuts it down with guaranteed damage on the shatter. Of course it's enough.
Baiken just hurting out here. Just getting this round number 2 with a 2H round start.
Yes. In Dust we trust, doubling up, throwing it back to Rev 2. But here's
50% life lead. Big start for this round. And the way that we're shutting down pathing, it's important. We have the distance. We don't want to lose it, but you only have so many resources to keep Baiken at bay. We have to try to close this gap.
6B beat out the JS as well. 100 meter on the table. Opportunity for the reversal. Now think about that as we keep it going. Here it is.
Oh, no shot. Oh!
No, throws her out of the Elysium driver. Goes for the jump and finds the hit. Opportunity going away as finally the burst gets spent.
And 5P shut down a minion. Nice. Got the far scratch, shut down both. Let's see, approach with throw. Kept you looking at minion 1.
And that 50-50 is just too nasty. The attack command as Jacko just glides on over. Massive burst advantage though for Boat going into it.
But the applause, nice parry. Steals back the turn. Away. Oh, but the low poke.
Minion established. Sweep of the legs. Burst to clear things out. JS finds the mark. Big opportunity now as we're going to secure our knockdown.
JS, yeah, you have to hold the block, unfortunately. And Johnson still continuing pressure. A second one to follow through. Boat with a boatload of damage out here, and nice drift to shut down the deflect shield, but not able to close it out. Oh, with the throw, that'll do.
Yeah, the toss of the minion into the empty jump, not going to work out. Risky situation with no meter in pocket to be able to commit to the throw, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes.
Ooh. A bit too high for the JS, but still picked it up after. Makes the second jump. Burst away for corner. Nice. Actually, really good throw after Kabari.
Mistimed, big time. That's an easy throw from there. Empty jump into the low. Burst to spend.
Right, clearing the field. Big JH. It's the wall stopper here for aerial approach. RC to push away. Watch it. Close slash.
Thought maybe on the back this we're going to end up ripping Johnson. Instead, it's going to be 3 minions in a dream. The wall breaks. We're not even going to get to see the dirty work done. Let's skip ahead. The round is over.
Right. Nice. Try to snipe here with minion. 2 minions down. Oh, beautiful anti-air here with that 6B. Still owning this corner. Very important here. Lenz with the substantial life lead.
Oh, JS got the minion. Couldn't quite get to Jacko, though. Still okay. Unfortunately, a little less okay now. Is on the landing. Lenz able to swing it out. The threat of the chip with the minions there makes you feel like you have to make a move. Unfortunately, gets poked straight out of it on the mix-up. It's 1-1.
Oh, big jumping. Oh, burst.
My life.
That's insane. Just does not get pushed away whatsoever. Good call from Lenz. I think Lenz getting really warmed up right now.
So the full send from both is absolutely devastating here. Now, a little bit of a breakdance. Attack command, taps the dust. Again, one thing you always have to remember about Guilty Gear. You can go for like the 19-layer insane burrito OS. Tap dust will get the job done. You don't always have to go deep in the pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when the taco comes in, then it turns into a whole nacho situation.
I'm talking about layers, bro. Come on.
Oh, we're talking about like the enchilada.
You know.
Well, if it's a wet burrito, then you have to worry about the burrito also making the flip.
Easy here with the Elysium driver. Definitely appreciate it. Hard knockdown in the dream. Opportunity to close it out.
Oh, run up throw. Burst. Last-ditch effort. Tries to go for deflect shield.
Late Johansson still stuck with the rope. Unfortunately, it's 2D to actually claim the victim. Very nice from Lenz.
It's a quick call right after that YRC too, just to keep closing that gap. Well played. All right, Lenz turning things around. It certainly was looking like a boat kind of game, but I think we kind of figured out how to get that full screen presence I was talking about at the beginning of the set. It's become too overwhelming for boat right now on defense.
Oh, minion in hand, tries to get a little too aggressive. Boat, opportunity. Empty jump, sets up the Kabari. Unfortunately, is going to get 6 feet straight out of the Ozansen, and the cross up low. Oh, hit for hit, bar for bar. It's getting a little messy.
2H, pull back. Whoa, called the cross up here. What a 2K. Lenz, round up, match point. Oh, too far for the throw. Quite the pickup here for Boat. Able to capitalize on the scenario with another tether. Yo, ambiguous cross up with that Yozansen though.
Oh, okay. Damn, and the stagger gets in with the 2P. Here we go, opportunity to get on the board. A must win for Boat here. Was looking to close the distance, couldn't quite pass the fireball. Unfortunately now is gonna have to deal with the, the mix just a bit too much. It forces the burst.
Yep. Another minion toss. A couple on the field. Boat is so quick to remove any minion that's on the field here. Doesn't want to give advantage to Lenz. But maybe we're paying too much attention to that because look at this life deficit. Oh, burst. Misses the gold, so no resources here. Opportunity for Boat.
They definitely went a little crazy on that one. Got the throw, opportunity with the meter, and once again, that little left-right with the minion attack command to stall yourself.
That's not an even spread.
Looks like, though, no button check. We might just be going straight on into it here as, there. Yeah, that's a long intro. You're good. I'm always worried when it like starts to get into it and people are just looking at their phones. Here we go, though. Off the rip, distance closed, 2P into the overhead. Toxanz, pedal to the metal straight away.
Yeah, against Giovanna, you kind of have to be. Both these characters are trying to deny turns from the opponent, of course, and deal with that frame trap pressure. Without having the true reversal, it makes it difficult to fight back out of the corner. We'll see if eMera can find a way, but this fan toss, Toxanz with the fadeaway, JK. Clean start.
I'd say the follow-up with the butterfly dialed up just in case. Definitely already a very strong start as dueling 5Ks off the rip. The East Coast corner has been our home so far. eMera finally able to fight out, try and send Toxanz to the same place.
Stagger here for the 2-on-4K. Good throw. Tried to walk up with a throw right there, but quicker on the draw is Toxanz. Finally gets to return the favor in round number 2.
Low exposes, very nice. Rips the super, positive bonus, big opportunity to get aggressive here. Toxanz looks to close the distance, and I thought for sure it was going to be a throw instead. Doubling up with the close slash here, and is able to bait the burst.
Toxanz several steps ahead in this match.
Yeah, the RC there, about as good as it gets. You know, it's the natural progression. You have an opportunity to naturally bait the burst. Your combo routing works out. And, I mean, one thing you always have to remember is if you are, if you RC and you see your opponent not get hit by the red RC, that's always your a natural stop sign to be able to just chill. We're going to switch characters immediately. That's going to be the testament.
I think you still run into the same issue. You don't have a way out unless if you have a, you know, a stain put out there, right? So you go for that teleport there when you can. How do you have a name like Toxanz and you just seem like such a sweetheart up there? Like
Toxanz is so, in every conversation I've ever had, Toxanz is so nice. Got the throw, send out the butterfly one more time. Opportunity, it's broken up by the burst at least.
All right, nice. RC with the low. Yo, that was a sick route. Come on now. Sent the tweet and still got the juggle with it. Let's go. What a finish for Toxanz.
2P with the guaranteed damage on the shatter. Halfway to victory now, game and around. Still has the burst as well, staying ahead on the economy, but opportunity now, Stain State applied. Testament maybe had a chance to run their game.
Oh, nice. Got her hop into throw. Still able to send another tweet.
Oh, eMera, though, made some room. Very nice. She's got a good use of the 6P there and is able to find the confirm opportunity now for some damage, as well as some offense here after the break.
Watch it, 5K. Very brave press here from Toxanz. eMera just trying to keep this ball rolling here in terms of offense, but a parry through the super and a quick BRC for eMera.
Spending the burst right away. Opportunity for the anti-air there, just lets the dash go. Luckily, no turn steal on the fan. Twice in a row we're able to jump out.
Missed the finish here, but still got finished.
Oh.
Yeah, Fujin to back stance here.
Testament looked much better. I like this swap a lot.
Yes,
Definitely had all the right opportunities, got into the offense. Just some situations where we had some hesitations on when it came to anti-airs, as well as potentially just not being aggressive enough with pulling the trigger when we guessed right. Like jumping out of the fan and then not getting anything for it is definitely a little rough.
All right, Fujin chase, fan toss, and back against the wall, but a 2K to try to challenge against Toxanz here. Nice spin. And I love the fact that Toxanz is lingering right on top of the teleport.
Yeah, winning the positional battle 100%. Quick extension with the fans. Positive bonus is going to leave us with 50 meter here soon. Still has Wild Assault if we so choose. Damn. Lets her rip right away.
That's a dub right there. Maximum damage opportunity, no mitigation as we get this round 2. Toxanz still looking very strong for eMera with a great start. Wild Assault to corner carry and shatter. Hopefully this investment is well spent because we will get that return on it with the burst gauge coming back up to 50.
Go after the same state, OTG's it. Not quite gonna work out here. And oh no, teleport to the same spot. Reconvenes to the wall here, takes a bite out of crime. It's a perfect for eMera for the answer. A big opportunity to bring this back. Doubles up on the 2P. I like that stagger.
See, look at that. Caught you looking at the bird. Until 6P. Still gets our stagger pressure. Another tweet has been sent. Plus frames up the fan toss. eMera not able to solve how to get out of this corner. Toxanz cleaning it up 3-0.
I like the tracking to find the right camera. Oh, one more? Hold on.
Toxanz has a message for all of us.
I'm down.
A doggo? Don't even joke, lad.
Is there. Sole bad guy. This is a winner's qualifier, the final winner's qualifier of this pool, as production has told me. I love production.
This is for G5.
Right away, tried to send the bandit bringer, not going to work out, still okay. Ooh. And the cross up here, Zonza gets DP'd. Repping SDP early is what I like to see.
Absolutely. Fafnir not far enough away to avoid a slash, but we still are going to call it out with the Volcanic Viper.
Quick little whiff on the gunflame there, ends up breaking the wall. Ripping out the JD twice in a row.
This is the wall of hurt. Don't come near me.
That's your favorite. I'm pretty sure you've told me that's your favorite normal.
It's my favorite button in all of fighting games. Soul JD.
Soul JD. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good choice.
It's an excellent button.
Oh, unfortunately here the DP was a bit wide. Still okay though. Far slash, not gonna find much.
No, Jesus Christ, no stopping Deyvonn with the DP. It even called out the crowd to keep pumping her up too. So make some noise, Tyrant Rave.
Plants the tombstone with a 6H as well. That has gotta be, that's gotta be one of my favorites.
You are about to get cooked. When you see your opponent also do the animation, yeah, you might be in trouble. Bandit Bringer. Yo! The Wild Assault Psych Out, or excuse me, Wild Throw Psych Out.
Like that good energy closing the distance. All smiles here. How could you not be happy playing Soul Bad Guy?
That's so true. No truer words have ever been spoken on commentary.
Good use of the burst there. Opportunity as we're stuck to the corner now. Fafnir and DP's after, of course.
Proxy out here for Commentator of the Year for that one.
Air to air looking strong. Lands in the reversal timing, gets caught out. Deyvonn once again.
Damn
An opportunity to break, and the Tyrant Rave is just barely too low.
The Bringer, let's get back down with the 2K Fafnir, not quite enough to get the shatter quite yet. It was clean hit though, that would have been amazing. Oh, see, we're starting to learn.
That's the thing though, become unconditionable. DP again, mashing the 2K.
You've not given Deyvonn a good enough reason to not do that. So we'll see if Flying Beagle can just close this out. Johnson, no reversal again, while the Salt opens things up.
What a block on the first mix-up from Deyvonn. Unfortunately, just couldn't get an opportunity to swing afterwards. As 2D round start gets the hit, takes us all the way to the corner here, and got close enough for the bounce as well.
Yes, absolutely. Beautiful clean hit Fafnir. Able to extend a little bit further. Giving that sweet spot. Approach with JS. Nice. Got the tricky guard here with that JP off the red RC.
JD sets up the gun flame. Oh, and of course, dude, we have been killing it with the bringers as well as blocking the gold burst.
Oh, and the heavy will finish the job. Deyvonn making quick work of this round.
Oh, air-to-air trades. Full send on the jump in there. Closes the distance. Was looking for the close slash. Bar slash will do.
All right, stagger with the heavy slash. Another Fafnir, watch the blur, and because we are airborne, we got the JP. Nice little interrupt against Flying Beagles.
Wins out the footsies though, which ends up forcing the burst there to keep momentum. Deyvonn attempting to keep the corner. Can't quite. Still okay in the mid screen. Has the life lead, but the knockdown might change things. That was a slick IBFD, but unfortunately didn't push far enough away. Flying Beagle continues the offense, and Johnson into Johnson, the back-to-back hit after hit. Still enough to get the kill as the gunshot breaks us back off the wall.
Way to not get overwhelmed. Excellent answer back from Flying Beagle. But it doesn't seem that Deyvonn's going to be dissuaded quite yet. She's coming back into it here with game 3. Tricky timing. The Vortex wants to hit at the apex there so we can get the extension.
Oh, and the counter poke there. Fake gunflame blown up to Tommy twice in a row as JD finds the mark. Not something you often see on an instant introduction.
Yeah, it's to push towards that corner position because look at the threat that we get as Soul. Already has the far slash, stagger pressure, goes for throw. Oh, missed.
Killing frames with the jab there, couldn't quite find the throw. Opportunity with the cross up Johnson, 100 meter for Deyvonn. You know what comes next?
YRCs, 6S. He has been having a hard time blocking those JPs. Fortunately, it's only like one strike and nothing into massive conversion, but Deyvonn still finding those openings. Counter hit far slash with tether to bring us ever closer. Wild throw finish.
A Fafnir into whiff Fafnir into wild throw. That's some soul bad guy stuff.
The soul bad
I like
guy
that.
right there.
I like that.
You act like you're playing with 4 bars of tension instead of 2. There it is. Oh, mistimed here. Gonna get punished off that with Fafnir.
Dude, and the whiffs. Just barely able to get the pull out there. Moving away from the wall. Opportunity. Escabari guaranteed.
Opponent, Kabari, side swap. It's still ready for a 2K2D. Has a round ahead here, so we can take risks like that, but not enough time to build up much in the way of burst gauge here.
Yeah, resources slim for the both of them. Probably going to get one more look at a burst here at some point, but to start.
See, the hurt box just float right over that. Oh, man. Trade out. Flying Beagle going to come out on top for that one.
Oh,
that could have been big. 2S. If it was counter hit 2S, we could follow up with Vortex. But here we are. Fafnir, not enough to cross the threshold of victory to take the lead.
has a deflect shield, potentially a wild assault. Resources, there's the poke. Oh, and again, on the cross-up attempt, just rips the DP.
Just those minor gaps. Deyvonn's been doing an excellent job calling that out. All right, so we're going to game number 4. 2D round start.
It's been hit after hit when it comes to these round starts. I like this. As well as the 6S from max possible distance.
That's JP though. It's chasing down with that Vortex, potentially trying to catch that backdash, but what a 5P anti-air. Not quite close enough to get the 2K pickup. Might have been able to get the far 5K hit, but fall through here. Close slash, catch that backdash, and a quick Gatling to get the round finish.
Yeah, nothing's worse than getting caught in the air by Soul Bad Guy. Close slash in a dream. Look at here, is JD is the round star choice. A little bit of gun flame to threaten on the ground. Distance close, and now this is that opportunity.
Still our turn. Risk gauge building, we sneak with a throw. Deflect shield pushes away, and Deyvonn pumps the brakes. Oh, what a 6P.
Well, you're just tapping the brakes to take the corner, not slowing down for a second here. Charges the dust to guarantee the wall break.
I believe that's what we call the trail breaking out here. Oh, watch it. Yeah, stop short here. That PRC saves us a bit more. But the JS opens things up, and Flying Beagle is in trouble.
Oh, and trouble's multiplied. 6H is not going to connect in the end. Still able to swing and get the finish. Wow.
Deyvonn facing hands like I am, because we all know what was supposed to happen.
Facing off against the Giovanna. I have to imagine this is going to be tough here. The Giovanna can close the distance, get extremely aggressive, and kind of suffocate you out of pressure. Out of the opportunity to get your own offense rolling, I would say.
Yeah, Venom ultimately does not get to set up an offense, right? So it's a great threat right there. Exactly, is a great example. For a quick dash into a 6B, we'll call out a lot of the aerial setup. We can low profile through a lot of cue ball setups as well. Badoor gonna get shattered already.
Oh, was looking for the poke, but again, the dash timing with the 5K, too nice. That in and out boxer play style, so sick from Gio.
Ooh, yeah, the steeple chase. Still got a burst. Zeal backing off. Could have been a forward approach and a DP there. Nice stingers. Tries to navigate that space. A fadeaway JK not going to connect. Nice approach. What an air throw. Badoor getting a pickup.
Yeah, had a 100-meter, but unfortunately never really had an opportunity to spend it. Hatsu was going to let that air super rock at some point. For now, it's backdash back to be able to find the connection.
Nice. Still chasing things down here. 5P with the interrupt. Life deficit towards Zeal if we can get this ball rolling at all, but Badoor is the one controlling the pace. Wild Assault trying to close this one out, and we succeed.
Just enough to finish off. It was a little scary, but in the end, you made some space for yourself and made it work. We saw in the early round what can happen if Giovanna gets that opening advantage, but if you get that space, be a little difficult here. Got to take a risk at some point, and there's that risk. The opportunity was there, but unfortunately, it's FD'd out.
Yeah, with another QV setup, though. Shot. Yeah, it seems like we're committed to making an approach, and then Zeal kind of psychs themselves out from going any further once Badoor sends out a ball.
Slick trade with the 2D, though. Enhanced Hatsu, not going to find much.
Okay, we're safe here. Still our turn.
That's what I want to see, though. If you got 50-meter and they're in a situation where they're already committed to something on the ground, let that rip.
Oh, my goodness. And enough. I thought maybe we would have one more, but yeah, that minimum damage coming from wall shatter really puts us over.
Cross offensive mark, close slash, what else? Okay.
Oh, yeah, see, tried to 6P right through some of the aerial setup, though. A little bit too high. Badoor going to get bursted back to the east side of the screen. Last chance here for Zeal. It really has to make it count, but it's getting kind of annoying to deal with some of this Venom pressure.
Here comes the evil stuff. Dashes so far for the throw, ends up finding it. Eats up a ton of the screen real estate, but the full send of the jump in. Nice little backdash after the just block. Last chance to get it rolling. Doggy arrow, what else?
He's gonna get this hard knockdown. I'd say we're pretty well caught up here. All right, we can hold on to this 50% tension. because then that is going to do a little bit more chip damage, but we are a touch away. Tries to get the fastball off the super dive. Hey, that's big, that's big, that's big.
I like that. Isn't deterred.
Oh my goodness, not enough to finish. Trying to deflect shield, but will get chipped out.
I do like that though. Still taking the risk, going for the jump in. You gotta make your move in moments like that. Still 2-0. Thor keeping the pressure up in all the right places. Burst for attempt at momentum, trying to keep corner as best we can. Where you need Venom to be.
Like the throw. Stinger. Nice navigation, trying to close the gap, but Badoor fortunately is able to get a ball to stop the forward momentum with Zeal, who's now back against the wall. Tries to go for the left-right, succeeds. And Badoor just got 50 meter, not enough to finish the job. There we go.
Off the knockdown, I mean, Venom doing Venom things.
Yeah.
The cross up with the late hit on the ball.
Stuff, good IBs. Trying to interrupt with the 5H. And Badoor so ready to poke with that 2P.
And whether it's been JP or just going for the throw, we have been ridiculous when it comes to these anti-airs, stopping so many of the approaches from Zeal.
Ooh. Oh no! I can't believe it! Got caught by the command grab, final touch scenario.
At this point, I think you just stinger your problems away.
Yeah. FTing for your life, a QV finish.
Yeah, charging up, gets the set, making it work. Exciting to see not only just the Venom being played in the current state of the game. I think it just works out for her. Obviously, she had some adjustments here and there when it came to patches, but she needed it.
Yeah, I feel like so many of the characters are in a pretty solid spot. Ooh.
And that's just the best possible way to get it started here. Opportunity with the Wild Assault as well. Pedal to the metal immediately here for Fat.
No!
Uh-oh.
You tripped upon your own trap?
All good though. Scoots on in, gets the hit one more time. Sets up the yo-yo for the rolling attack follow-up, but it's a charge dust to break through.
Oh, nice. Something's down here. Yo-yo, it's going to be the recall to get the block stun there. Let's send it. Nice finish.
Roger driving the wrong way, but all good to go still. Is able to get the closeout here. Coming out of the loser side of the affair. A must-win situation. Things are a bit dire right now for Ashiprogamer. Unfortunately, having to deal with a ton of this pressure, the recall, the yo-yo, the rolling attack, but finally the 6P comes out.
All right, knockdown, 2K. Mix, chase down. Ooh. All assault for full conversion. Very nice routing here from Ashi. Does get that quick teleport again. That's something we want to remember from the last set we saw. Ashi so quick to close the gap using Scarecrow. PRC, nice air throw. Great reaction. Not the finish, but we do get the second follow-up.
Yeah, still sweeping the legs. You know, beat her to the spot, which is absolutely the right call. Is air dash forward off the rip. It's going to spend the burst to not go in for the just frame. What a whiff punish. Absolutely monstrous situation here as we're going to store a bomb for a bit later.
Oh my god, what a Star Chaser there. Oh, but does get scooped up. I wonder if Fat was trying to go for a scoop of her own. Just a little bit too delayed with the recovery of the kickstart.
Poking the follow-up, 5K, yeah, BRC'd into it, couldn't get anything active enough. Equalizing there. Ashiprogamer, first one on the board.
Nice little back and forth there. Fat seemed to maintain control for that first round, but she just really came out on top of that one here. Backdash away. Would have been the recall yo-yo, but we got the hook for this one. Trumpet is here, and still Fat able to capitalize on that one.
Okay. Oh, legs exposed, quick on the empty. Oh, and that little delay, the Hezi ends up trying to go for the throw. I appreciate it.
All right, bring it in. Yo, there it is.
The first one is unavoidable. You cannot stop it. It is a guarantee to hit the first time.
You know, she wasn't as audible as before.
It's like, oh! Okay. Nice burst. Doesn't feel out damage.
Ooh, 6B for the clash.
6B on the other side. No clash this time, though.
Got the DP. Uh-oh. All right, nice 2K. That's a massive conversion here for Ashi. She starts to take the lead of this round. Nice dive kick. Caught a lingering hurt box on that one.
Yeah, just about as good as it gets when it comes to the spacing here. An opportunity to rip the super, and certainly going to be enough to kill.
I'll smile through everything. It makes the pain go away. Nice, tries to sneak up with the 2K. Scoops the Wild Assault. Before it gets active. Another 2K here from Ashi. Gets that shatter. Positive bonus. Great lead right now for Ashi.
Off the rip, go for 5K. Yeah, and after the RC, thought we were going to have a more aggressive opportunity there.
All right, nice mix.
Straight away off the Wild Assault, it's going to cut through. Oh! Sets the yo-yo. Opportunity for the rolling attack here. Trying to utilize the FD, but unfortunately sets us up for the throw.
All right, YRC push away. Oh my God, we're going 4!
Off the tee. Ashiprogamer. I like that. And back to the character select. Maybe just a little bit of a slowdown here. Or a bit of a switch up.
Okay. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
One person in the crowd booed. When they saw, I heard one boo.
You were going to get this no matter what. No matter what, it was going to be final game opportunity. One of them was going to change to Ramlethal, so here we are.
Listen, if you are lacking any confidence and you feel like your secondary character might be able to carry you through, I support the decision. We'll see if it pays off, though. Fat, off the rip, not the greatest start, but still, it's early.
100 tons here, burst away. Oh my goodness, risky flip.
2K doubles up with the jabs.
Ooh, man, Ashi, she is insane with these quick PRCs.
Oh yeah. Say whether it's off the teleports, off the mix, anywhere in between. Connection here, jumps over the burst of the sword and sends to mix.
Interesting. We tried to go for the jump in, but hurt boxes interacted in an odd way. We got the tap dust with the 2P finish. Good golf swing here. Ashiprogamer looking to close this one out.
Burst to try and stifle the momentum, doubling up with the poke from full screen. Here comes the homie. The bomb is out as well. It's a mess of items. And off the reset, gonna get one more of the 100 ton.
There it is. Trumpet does get snacked on. We forced the Afro state. A quick throw from Fat and a quick throw from Ashi. As he does get the ignition. Watch it, guard crush. Nice throw! Great reaction here.
Distance closed, throws the sword, beats the 6P. And the switch, for the most part here, looking good for Fat.
Right, that 6P is not unfounded. If it was the horizontal sword toss, that was the counter that we were looking for here. But Fat made an excellent decision to go for the angled sword.
6P clashes out. Aggressive option, not gonna work on the close slash.
Okay, push, bombs away.
I like that too.
Yeah.
6-8's not only pressuring Ram, but also pushing the bomb far enough away where it's only a threat for her.
Flip. Back against the wall. Ashi in trouble against this Ramlethal.
Tried to bait out the throw, ends up getting the cross up there, but it's a punish. Back to the corners, we tap the dust. Like I said, sometimes you don't need to overcomplicate it. No swords in hand, no meter, no problem.
At all. Excellent way to stand our ground here. Still a long road ahead for Fat.
Fat looking confident though. 2K 2D not gonna work out. Instant air dash finds the mark. Ashley gonna spend the burst to try and stifle the momentum, but Fat says, I'm not done yet. Straight back into the mix.
Shatter, goes from Marto Bato on the hard knockdown. Excellent lead. Ashi might be going to a character swap here at this rate.
And a perfect to boot. Still had 100-meter in the pockets, ahead on the burst economy as well. Situation looking a bit dire here. Bombs, meteors, mini Faust.
Yeah, you're kind of locked in this corner for a little bit here.
The Holy Trinity.
Love that we also. No, you need to get back to work, Mini Faust.
Got the air-to-air, dash cancel on the item throw. Trumpet is claimed, but the throw timing completely evades.
Huge OTG. What do we got? The command grab does get avoided. Guard crush. Can't take back the turn.
Throw the sword. As the loop continues here, gonna break the wall with the windshield wipers. Only one sword in hand though, an opportunity as life totals are even.
Nice with the JS.
We're gonna be a hero.
Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Backing off. Fat looking to close this one out here and now, but will not succeed. That's a huge boon here as we see Ashi coming on top in the burst economy.
Oh, doubles up with the JP as well. Misses out after the wall stick, but still finds the reset. Meteors coming through. You're intending to block, but the command throw opens it up.
With the JD. Let's get our shatter. What are we building up for? We already got the shatter opportunity.
Pushes away. Still not enough to make the space that you need. Rekka into the sword throw. Gets the extension. Shatter. Coast to coast. Looking good.
Fast fall here with the red RC. Not able to open up against Fat. What an anti-air.
Was looking for the mix.
Yeah.
No dice. Opportunity here is we're just going to spend the YRC.
Beautiful JS again. Ashi not out of this yet. Guard crush with our wild assault. And no safety net behind the mix. Fat holds on to the down back and does return the favor. It's 2-all. I can't believe you mix right there. That's crazy.
You've got no chance to be able to save yourself on that one, and Ram has the normals to be able to punish at just about any range. Because against certain characters, you know, if you've got some smooth moves with your driving, you could potentially space things out and make it tricky. But Ram, no problem. I'm pressing S in block spin.
It's been a consistent punish from Fat. Like Ashi getting a little too comfortable going for this mix pressure.
That's what you were talking about before, though. That's 6P working out beautifully against the sword toss that time.
Exactly. All right, nice. Still the 6P.
First trumpet, Ashi's been the one to grab.
Oh, with the bomb bag. Really safe stay here and followed up by the kindergartners for recess. Ashi on match point. Missed the golf swing. Able to backdash just in time. 2K catches Fat on the cross up.
Underton wins the trumpet. Mini Faust. Like I said, taking his union mandated break, he's out of there. Unfortunately now it's gonna be the gold burst that teleports us into the homies. Mini Faust returns though.
It's big. Oh, okay, never mind. That seems too scary over there. I'm not gonna fight.
He's gonna be on the round trip though. Opportunity to come back and save us. Please.
Please.
No dice though. We're gonna get the screen transition one more time. Ashiprogamer, 50 meter, and BRC's forward.
Ooh, scary stuff. Does get a 5K, and we push for corner again. Wild Assault gets stripped of that burst from Fat here. Blocks the Mortal Bato, bursts us out. All right, Ashi with 50% tension with the teleport, but Fat so quick to call it with the throw. The tap does get blocked.
Sword explosion. Was looking for the 6P. Once again was trying to go for it. Was maybe just a touch too far away. It's a round apiece. It's down to the wire. Final decision between the two. As first throw, Ashiprogamer. Opportunity for the safe jump now.
Taking a snack. 2K knockdown here. Rekka series. Nice JK. A quick snack here. Bomb devoured. Teleport. And again, not even get the throw this time.
This time, from the spacing, the 6P works out, gets it with the JD, and is gonna mix through the wall, a bomb in pocket.
What a 6P. The blur giving us a little bit of extra time to react to the interaction. So we get our just standard shatter off of a 5P.
100 meter. This is everything. BRC looks for the run under, tosses out the hammer, forces the burst, and up the PRC! Oh, a beautiful painting. It's Faust eating his son. Dude, Ashiprogamer, she ends up clutching it up.
Oh, such a scramble of a set. But a good show nonetheless.
Having Guilty Gear be the ending game each night and having it be in chronological order. It's very nice.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It's really cool.
That is
it's very cute. It was plus R, Rev 2 tonight, Strive on Sunday. It's pretty cool.
All right, well, here we go. 5K is the chase down here. Going to get a little Giovanna action against Ramlethal Valentine. Ooh.
Decent start
Hefty
here.
swing.
Momentum burst. You need that.
Oh, try to DP, but we're bursting out. The scissors not finding their mark.
It's okay, though. That
Nice.
positive bonus helping out. Throw. Going to make things a bit messy as the jump in just finds the mark.
Couple dash install just for a little bit of extra damage. Just a smidgen. Oh, what a block.
Just rips the sword throw. No normal behind it either. Good start, though. He's going to go for the flip. And knowing we have the sword explosion behind us.
Big reversal. We do have 100 meters. Not even need to spend the second bar. All right, round start here. Quick cross up here with that 5K going into 5P anti-air. Delay swing on 214K. Astra caught opening up.
Even had the jump forward there. I thought for sure we had the burst baited. Instead, it's going to be a dash forward, a dropped combo, a PRC backwards for safety. That's unfortunately going to put us straight into the danger zone, it seems.
Relentless is Giovanna's pressure. Double dash for the close slash. And it's still our turn, Astra. You got to have patience. If we can survive up to the 214K point, Astra would find way more opportunities to try to challenge against Essence.
Yeah, I mean, that is a decent way to end the turn there, but it does fully end the turn as round start. Finding the hit, counter hits twice in a row. Nothing else really after trying to close the distance as that 5K goes a bit wide.
6P, that's a big swing. Drill from downtown still finds a hit, but not a counter. Nice combo routing here. Goes for the plus frames off the install drill. And what conversion there. Goes for that JS, pretty clean.
The extra extension's paying off heavy. Dash backwards, trying to get what we can. The flip pass for the cross up, unfortunately. No opportunity to play the defensive situation. Just gets knocked down. And things go from bad to worse here. It's the empowered Hatsu off the rip. To us, got the throw. After the OTG, loops it again.
All right, got the blur, goes for the high with the JP, and Astra finds an escape route with that first. Not trying to challenge too far ahead here as we go for the slash series, but close slash.
Was looking for the jump scare throw there. Found out the 5K, RC, and an extra extension once again. Essence doing an incredible job of maintaining pace here. If your opponent's having trouble dealing with you, like slamming the pedal to the floor, then keep her pushing.
This is the Giovanna way, right? You don't want to give any breathing room, especially to Ramlethal. Big swings, heavy hits.
From bad to worse, though. I climb the tree, the double overhead, burst to keep the corner, stifle some of that momentum.
I'll be honest, though, this is a matchup that Giovanna certainly wants to take command in because Ramlethal without any reversals, this is open season for Gio if she can continue her frame trap pressure.
Caught with no swords, though.
Nice challenge. Very smart. Not asleep at the wheel for the drill. Missed the JK. That's a little bit too high up there.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscue on the fall down there, but luckily we have some meter to be able to fix it up. Close slash with 100 meter in pocket.
Oh, yeah, gotta be careful. There it is, 5K.
With passing got the hit, BRC backwards into the 5K, but unfortunately, you don't want to get into that weird in and out footsie style there. I feel like it's you don't mind playing the footsies, obviously being Ramlethal, but in these weird dash in, dash out situations, you want to be brute forcing, dash forward, far slash, trying to beat them to the spot.
Oh my goodness, and a shatter. Look at the routing here. 50% life gone off of a single counter hit interaction.
Dashed it back. Connection there. No full combo, as well as the throw going wide. Full send on the windshield wipers.
The flip. Another one here. With the ground bounce at it because of the dash install while assault to chase. And look at this Gatling from the skies. The super might be able to, yes, it will, get that kill.
Yeah, gets us to the wall.
Now that guessing game has kind of been mitigated a little bit there, which helps tremendously for a lot of the neutral interactions that you do have. And then, of course, you know, the more risk reward, right, depending upon how much blood level you have. I think that was critical.
Also, just like big sword, big good. I don't know what to say, man.
You know what, honestly, this color is sick, though, with the glowing eyes. Like, that is actually pretty good.
Millia versus
Okay.
Nagoriyuki. Duel 1.
Opportunity right off the start. Gonna use the 2K, get the hit, and of course, gotta spend the burst there. Gotta make some room for yourself.
Let's shaker, though. So hold on to the block. There's our 5K BSU. Big pickup.
Opportunity, plenty of blood to spend here. And of course, when they're very, very low on blood, it's the last thing you expect for them to actually lean into the BSU. Good call.
Quick end for that first round. See if RoseHashira can really start to open things up against Derfla.
Air to air. I thought for sure we were going to look for the throw instead. Gets clipped by the low capel. Working well if we're going to bring it back to the mid screen and finds the close slash.
Oh, wow. Perfect turnaround on either side. So both players really coming out swinging for this. DP round start, like I said, is generally in the favor of Nagoriyuki because of the round start opportunities that Nagoriyuki has off of his DP.
Let that Shizu rock for a touch too long, though. That's going to be a punish. Secondary hit comes through. Fake disc into the throw. What's next?
2K. It's up the slash series, though. Back to the mid-screen we go. Whoa, and still able to pick up off the trade. Fortunate for Rose, though, that we fall out before the clone can actually connect.
Delays it by just a hair. Got the hit. I was going to gain a lot of blood back, so I definitely respect the opportunity. 100 meter in the pocket. I thought we had an opportunity for the reversal. Instead, it's a YRC.
Like this setup here. Don't you forget how long that sword can become with the level 2 right there. My God, the heavy slash finish.
The max distance execution. Holy moly.
Is that Ed pulling up? Is that, it is Adventure.
Adventure coming up for a bit of coaching here. I heard Adventure was talking about that over by the 2XKO setups before pool started, and they were saying that they had a couple homies that they were going to be coaching throughout the tournament today while they were also playing themselves. So it's good to see, support the information, always cool.
Absolutely, we don't get this a lot anymore.
If I'm RoseHashira, I take that headset off and I lean in.
Oh yeah,
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Let me get that.
I love that Rose nodded as though she was also listening. Like, that's right, Ed.
Double up with a 5K, Lust Shaker, and finds the low. I like that. A little bit too aggressive of a challenge. And Bad Moon with no meter, always a banger.
That's crazy. What did Ed have to say that when you took the dub, you still needed coaching?
Well, sometimes you just see something, trying to shore it up before it becomes a problem, potentially. Unfortunately, right now, it's not working out. Whatever it was, Rose doing a great job getting back to the same side. The mix-up game, crucial as we take the round.
Watch it, JH. Full slash pickup, though. Let's get the extension any further. How to dodge. Nice with the spin. Avoiding that Artemis entirely. It's a delay on that DP ender. And 2P to interrupt so we can get out of this corner.
This is where it gets a bit messy. Opportunity in the fake disc once again to find the throw one more time. And Bad Moon just looks at you disapprovingly as the round goes away. A game apiece now.
Round 2 of coaching. So listen, you gave me coaching earlier. It made it worse. Please stop.
Hey, listen, Rose did a great job of adjusting herself, finding those touches, being able to get into the offense there. Just was able to create more opportunities for herself and actually close.
Yes.
Say neutral otherwise for the most part here. Went pretty back and forth. There's that touch that you need to see. Burst is going to buy you some safety this time.
Hell no. 2S just outside the range here. Rose still pressing with this Lust Shaker. Does get the overhead.
Hair car continuing to maul. Gets the throw. Amazing punish and the close slash. Oh no, the damage adding up heavy as the blood gauge should be in a pretty reasonable spot here.
Yeah, ran into that one. Drift to extend. We do get our hair set up though.
Uh-oh.
That's opposite. Oh my god, same side. We got the block.
Didn't spend the meter out of it though. RC forward was trying to walk up with a throw. It seems like a wild assault from Rose is still not enough somehow.
Nice with the overhead finish.
Flipping pass for the second time. A round up now.
Jesus, 2H is the starter. Massive counter hit means massive damage here for Derfla.
I was trying to rip the Shizu there. Had the right idea with the DP. It's going to be command movement to throw though. What's next? Back to the same side. Classic.
All right, good coast-to-coast carry. With the close slash. Actually, wait a minute. Not enough to get the... Never mind, didn't need the super.
That doesn't even need it. The opportunities are rolling in. Rose is doing such a good job in neutral. Again, just being able to find these touches and keep the pressure up. No chance, really.
Wait, who is this? Hold on now. Wait. There we go. Nice job, production.
Oh! Stomp came out, doubled up with the 2 Ps. Lust Shaker, not gonna find much. Derfla continuing to close the distance here. And the close slash.
My
Definitely
God.
sold the throw well there.
Right, great way to start in this game, number 4. Slash series, side swap though. Rose has no escape, tries to set up the Capel. Tricky stuff there.
Slash, not much else. Fakes it out and finds the low again. Doubles up with the hair car, and again, fake disc has been money.
Ooh. And the heavy YRC to push out. Rose so close on mounting this comeback here. Artemis, 2P. It's death by 1,000 cuts, and it is working out in favor of Rose thus far.
Look at the blood gauge too. Can't do much with it.
Yep.
Just gonna swing out those heavy normals while you can.
No, you put yourself in danger. You didn't have to approach. Now look at the situation you're in. A wild assault. There it is, the slash series. That was the blunder right there. Rose had the right idea, just maintaining that distance for disc setup. Just make sure we're outside of that negative penalty territory, because Derfla had to approach. He had a substantial life lead. Unfortunate squandering there.
Landed through the 2K2D. Off the disc. He's going to utilize the cold burst. YRC into the Beyblade. Utilizing the burst once again. Oh, and this time lands it with the heavy. So smart.
Okay, JH and Capel finish. Drawing first blood is Rose, but down on that burst gauge. The DP round start is critical for Derfla. Oh, missed the BSU.
Had the right idea too, was so correct, but unfortunately the timing is off. Deflect shield buys you a little bit of room, but not nearly enough, as the corner is just a suggestion. The cross-up comes through, and RoseHashira not looking back for a second here.
That's a drift. Let's get another throw. Rose so close to close this one out. The disc lingers long enough to call up that gold burst. And we do succeed in advancing in our Fool's Run aerial movement, right? So as long as you can control that. Plus, some of Testiment's jumping buttons are some of the best buttons in this game.
Yeah, definitely has some bangers in the correct situations.
Exactly.
But off the rip, gonna go for the 2K2D straight away. The burst comes through.
Ooh, interesting. Went for the fastball. See Grave Reaper low, counter hit.
An Arbiter sign established early, was looking for the overhead.
Yeah.
Off the just block, doesn't get much.
Bad Moon, that's a quick one there, close slash. And like you said, without any universal mechanics to back you up, you're going to get bullied in this corner.
Yeah, still got to think about it though, is after the break, obviously we do have that invincible super potentially here. Testament going to just try and weather the storm naturally, not going to work out there. And even on the wake up with the 5P on the other side, still just going to whiff by a hair.
All right, so the Grave Reaper tries to send out the Crow. But Millia's already too close. Coffee going to take advantage of it. Great shatter, just as Lemon got the burst. Actually, brilliant jump arc right there.
Oh, and again, the timing on the jumps has just been perfection. It's a Bad Moon, quick and easy. Disc is still rolling. Guaranteed stuff here is off our hard knockdown. Have to find something. Deflect shield is available. Something to think about instead. It's wake up 5P into the super. Seems like a bit of an execution error on the reversal timing.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, too tight a window to try to get that follow-up though, but we'll go back into a game number 2 with Coffee taking the lead. And it can be tough, right? Like, despite Testament, beautiful JS, despite Testament having a lot of great tools to deny the aerial routes of Millia, it takes a while for them to get started. So Coffee really taking advantage of that close quarters combat here and the speed that Millia can close that range.
Go works out well. Ends up on the same side, 2K, 2D, burst again early.
Oh, yeah, already airborne here. Overhead not going to work out.
Coffee doing a great job of threatening with the dash blocks, though, closing these distance while dealing with the Arbiter sign, reacting appropriately, and once again, it's LemonLime having to deal with this knockdown.
Here, avoids the super. JH, deep jumping. Coffee going to take that round.
Yeah, Twins go completely wide, unfortunately, trying to utilize the Succubus in neutral. Not quite what you need to see against a character like Millia, who is so dominant at being able to move around in the air.
Just outside the range of the Arbiter high. All right, we got a beautiful jump approach here. Coffee just is way too comfortable right now jumping in. LemonLime just missed timing some of those projectile setups.
Was looking for the throw. 2P, a touch too far.
No.
I do like the idea with the 6P. Unfortunately, timing just doesn't work out.
RC does get scooped.
Brought down with the double JP. Not gonna work out here. Oh, and up the Crow! Stain State is applied. This is the biggest opportunity we've had, but unfortunately, just can't get anything from it after the knockdown. The Stain State wears off.
I think Coffee was just, again, persistent on closing out the round. Even after every trade, Coffee, she would still press the issue forward and still try to get a strike, trade after trade. I mean, with that life lead, there's no reason not to trade.
Timing on the burst is very good. Keeps the corner now.
Oh, interesting teleport choice. Arbiter finally connects. They're so deep.
Try to read a backdash, maybe. Here it is once again. The Twins come out one more time, but clearly able to jump over.
Good chunk of damage here. Watch it. Keep pressuring away. JH. Tons of resources here, and still Coffee going to take the round. Match point.
When we're throwing these Grave Reapers and we're setting up the point to be able to throw the Crow at to be able to apply Stain State, I want to see more 6P. I want to see less attempts to apply Stain, more attempts to try and beat them to the punch. Like right here, this is where you need to look. Don't throw the Crow, just wait for a moment, look for the 6P, look for the air throw. These opportunities are right there, but we're just not quite being able to find them.
Okay, make the most of this counter hit. You had the distance. Stain is set up. Oh, what a deep cross-up, though. All right, Coffee. Too far for the Artemis. 2P with a throw. Close enough to finish with the hair car ride. And excellent play from Coffee, maintaining a relentless offense there. And, you know, all right. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen Chip. You know, I was kind of expecting that a little bit earlier. Gosh, who was running Chip before? I think it was Walter, right? Had a little bit of a chip. We had Walter in that last block that I had yesterday, but did not represent that character. Ooh, what a vapor thrust.
Got the poke, was going to be able to get that knockdown, apply that shock state. Here it is. of the heavy fireball. Looks to tap the dust. That's a punish.
Poke with the 2P. Still extends.
Plus on the 6K, is able to go into the 2K straight after. Make some room for yourself. But even after the whip, still follows up. Let's look at that extra bit of an extension.
There's our throw. Minor lead. With the direct clap. Does apply a shock. A final throw. Dragon takes a round up over Badoofus.
Yeah, all that meter, no way to spend it, unfortunately. Yeah. Round start, trade out, and the little dash back perfectly spacing around the J2K.
Nice. Got the jump in. Tap does with an RC to back it up. You're not bursting?
Didn't have a really good opportunity there. There were so many places. Dragon Monkey was able to pretty naturally bait it out. It was such an uncomfortable position to potentially even think about spending your resources. That was rough.
That's the power that Kai Kisuke exudes. Right, Sun Dipper there, 5P. Tries to steal back the turn. Badoofus, mad call out on Vapor Thrust. You've been hitting me with one of those too many times.
Got the command throw, put him back self back into the corner, unfortunately. Flip kick, working out. Okay.
Run up with the command grab. Keep you thinking about that red RC. Oh. Wonder what button we try to start out with there. Still got scooped. Dragon mounting a comeback, but this counter hit, the Badoofus should be stealing this round.
Is what I would say.
That's what I would say.
Unfortunately,
I've been like 0 for 20 on these. Good lord.
Dude just barely lives it on the scaling, though. Makes some room for himself. Was looking for the flip kick. Oh, obviously trying to abuse the shock state while it's there. Reapplies and DPs. That was evil. That was pure evil. As we full send the flip kick. I know this guy's normally on the side of justice, but I know villainy when I see it.
What if I just leapt over there?
I know villainy when I see it.
The drag for plus frames there with the shock state. What a far slash.
Still comes up. Heavy fireball. Oh my. The tri-jumps? Was Kyle? Kai Kisuke with that 8-way?
the honest one? Really?
Back down to the earth, looking good. That's the greatest lie propagated by society, is that this character's ever been honest. As a Kai enjoyer.
As a Kai enjoyer. Nice 2P, burst away. Badoofus looking for a little breathing room.
Oh, and the close slash after the flip kick there. Situation heavily in their favor. 5S the game.
Literally, just 5S, I dare you run into it. But that's an opportunity if you get the timing right, dash up 6P. But Badoofus, with such a light deficit, was so cautious.
Oh, I like that we're starting to set up that pressure with the clone too. I'd like to see the 2D after that, but now it's going to be a burst high in the air.
Oh, tries to get out of dodge. Unfortunately, runs into another Foudre arc. Nice DP.
Smart. So we've been aggressive when it comes to after these 6K. So now, damage adds up. Guessing for your life now, potentially for Badoofus.
Watch it. Catches back dash. Nice. Rocket on the wall. The super with a hard knockdown here. Plenty of resources for Badoofus to continue the pressure.
Decent block. Ends up getting the stand up to block the bonsai as well, but the J2K! Yes, the best character in the game. He's here. Dragon Install's gonna win, please.
Why not? What?
Yes! Let's go! Oh, that if you're new to watching Guilty Gear, anything that you could do with a chisel, Sin could do with a sledgehammer. He can make it work. There's no precision needed. I will open up whatever you need. As you can see here already, the aggressive action takes a quarter of their life before the burst even comes through.
The blocks here. Let's get Max, still pressuring. Oof, the hoof stomp.
Flips past. Killed him for trying to tech the throw. And then the instant air dash back ends up working out there too. Tries to make some room for themselves, but unfortunately gets poked out.
Ooh. Got that low profile there, catching the Kabari, or excuse me, the Yozansen. Cancel for cancel, but too little too late. Close slash counter hit. This is how Hack Fraud catches up.
Yeah, doubling up over the Yozansen, and Dusty just triples up with the cannon. JS twice in a row, looking to poke where we can. Drops it to Tommy. Oh! What a tech! What a tech, but it's okay! Slides underneath the 6P. That was disgusting.
That 2H able to follow through. Backdash away, getting a little breathing room. Things started off so south for Hack Fraud Wizard, but we're coming in this round 2 with full burst gauge and a round ahead. All right, you notice here, denying that forward approach, forcing Hack Fraud to take to the skies. Nice backdash away. Max able to chase down.
Love the follow-up. Tyrant barrel, all good to go. Positive bonus, hard knockdown, everything you need.
Just to get the fadeaway jumper. Another Tyrant barrel. Able to clear that health bar.
Say the one hit confirm, working out perfectly around a piece. It's been very back and forth, momentum heavy, so getting this first game will be a huge boon.
Launcher. Ooh, that's a little low poke. Red RC to chase, but a little bit too far for the heavy.
Okay. Backdash, all assault. Oh!
Oh man, that was so scary. The tether doesn't make things any easier for you as Hack Fraud gets the anti-air. Well, RC not quite able to finish yet. Does succeed here thanks to the stick.
Slide things out working perfectly. Sin getting that first game is so important. Like I said, it's been incredibly back and forth, very swingy on the momentum here. So having that little bit of cover lets you be a little bit more open and aggressive with your options here. Obviously initiating the throw there, gets the poke and is able to force out the burst, and then wins the neutral interaction immediately. Cuts it short for the Tyrant barrel, another hard knockdown.
Watch it. Backing away, far slash with the wall assault to convert. Look at this, so quick to spend these resources. Max really capitalizing out of every situation.
Yeah, as long as you have that positive bonus rocket, you can kind of be about as aggressive as you want to be as the overhead comes due for a second time. I like that. It's not too worried about the damage here. The damage will come. It's all about keeping pressure.
Driver to push away. Also jump mark here.
I'd say Beak Driver is one of the 6 moves in the game. It's so cool. But that's just me. Beak Driver is hella cool.
It's pretty cool. There's no faff here.
Respect. Gotta get to the punish here. Opportunity with 5th meter in pocket. Yozansen potentially. I thought for sure. When I see Tatami there, I think Rising Yozansen every time.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, hoof stomp. Good block from Hack.
Oh! Gets caught reaching. PRC.
Oh,
and
no!
Just does it twice. Oh!
The driver here looking for space in the far slash. Let's bring it in. There it is, the Rising Yozansen. First lasted effort. Max wants to seize victory now and take the lead 2-0.
Max calorie. So I was going to say you can't even block anything at this point here. The opportunities will open themselves up. Doesn't quite build the meter though after the spending.
All right, nice IB. The hoof stomp still chasing in, trying to whittle away at what's left of Hack Fraud's health. But the 2H Kabari clutching out around his Hack Fraud.
The extra extensions save the day for us here. Around a piece now, a must-win situation. You cannot go down 2-0 to Sin. Kisuke Max continuing to up the pressure, up the ante.
All right, stripping away a little bit of the burst, but can't open up Hack Fraud yet. The parry gets called out, and we're still gonna go for the round. He calls out the burst. Max will close out a game 2.
Dude, it is just, this is a devastating situation to be in now. Behind against Sin. It's such a nightmare position to have to deal with now as we've been walked to the corner already. Winning one interaction and spending all of the calories goes all the way to the West Coast corner. But luckily, Hack Fraud Wizard Able to fight back out of this one, take back control of the mid-screen.
Oh, what a 6B. Caught a lingering hurt box there as we continue. Big driver, beautiful strike. And so preventative on the approach that's coming from Hackfrog Wizard here. Max using that mid-range advantage that we have. Close slash, counter hit, but no follow through until now.
Oh, all this meter, how do you spend it? An absolute pixel of like 1 HP remaining.
Oh, well, this is a great start here, but we don't have the resources to get any further. Oh yeah, far slash, what a finish. Max sitting on match point.
I'm not even sure what the adjustment would be here.
Right.
Max is doing a good job of just beating him to the punch at every single turn. Definitely a good way to start at least. Gets the block, gets the punish. Biggest opportunity we've had so far, guarantees a hard knockdown.
Kabari opts to avoid a reversal opportunity. Done. Wow, run up 2D.
Sweep of the legs, had plenty of meter to be able to cancel too. I love the idea to go in for the low.
Ooh. Nice fade away. We're still getting a burst for corner. JD into parry. Maintains the position. Hack doesn't call out the burst. But look how much damage we did here. That's a great start here for Hack as we try to close this one.
Too far, but it works out. Finds the poke, distance close. Just like my dad. 1, 2, and 3 as the wall goes down.
Slash. Watch the approach. Doesn't connect with the hoof stomp. Doesn't connect with dive kick. Great defense from Hack.
Makes some room for himself though. What a throw. Still not enough. Opportunity now. Has the meter. Might rip the DP soon. Just jumps away instead.
All right, big driver chasing down. Real deep with the hook stomp. We don't get it. No way. We don't get enough for the resources to get a super to close out the round. But it's going to be a final touch scenario for this game. Nice block of Yozansen and a second one to follow through.
Double Yozansen on the menu. So smart in the moment, especially in a game-winning decision. Show that for the first time. Very, very smart.
Slash, Kabari to pull through, and backside Yozansen, but that does put you in the corner as Max spends the burst here. Oh, never mind, too quick with the air throw.
Uh-oh. This is where it gets a little messy. But swing, not gonna find much. Calories at full, one attack. With the air to air. Okay, Hackfrog Wizard, we are back in this. A perfect. What better answer could you possibly have?
Watch it. Watch it back though, the JS. Max gonna get scooped up here. Hack looking really good right now, like we're woke up. Oh, but the DP, nice reversal call out here. Still a substantial climb to even the odds. And we have just crossed that threshold. Victory is certainly a threat. Red RC after the hoof stomp. Still whittling away. Beak driver too far.
Okay, appreciate the burst. JS. Uh-oh. Situation about to go down. Tatami into the low. Again, a similar situation when you see that Tatami, especially when you just lost to double Yozansen. It's got to be on your mind, but we have the meter to back it up, and we've got the confidence to go with it. It is game 5.
We can hear the crowd trying to cheer on. By the sounds of it, it's going to be Max that they're cheering on, but it could be Hackfrog.
It's been back and forth,
Yeah.
I feel like. They were popping off when Max was winning, but now, they're getting a little loud here for Hackfrog.
All right, JS denying the jump route. Max in trouble, so we burst away.
Doubling up with the JS is not going to work out.
And that danger poses a problem here. We have to try to press the offense.
IBFD for the punish, so sick, doesn't get much, but plants the seed. It's in your mind now. Closing the distance with a close slash, still alive.
Expensive gap closer here. Max, a significant combo away from losing this round here. Got the guard crunch, so that does open up opportunities for Max as we earn this corner.
Keep driver into the dash forward, aggressively taking space. He's going to utilize the Wild Assault to try and guarantee the Escabari. And we've avoided the mix-up completely here for Max, as well as winning the poke war.
Well, stop. We have what it takes. We certainly do.
Max has been going back to the well with the host stomp so effectively in these end game situations. It's potentially set point, but what a start to 2H.
Wow, taking the interrupt opportunity there, 5P. Looking to follow after as we right to the corner right now, all right. Hack fraud, how do we get out of this one? 50% tension on your side. Trying to FD throughout instead of spend a resource of a parry or something.
I like that for JS. Opportunity now to block. Oh, sweeps the legs again!
My goodness, it is literally a nail biter of a pool set.
Still alive. Oh, not quite dead yet. 50% meter, plenty of calories, rips the DP. This is your chance. Oh, we're gonna double up on the overhead instead. We sneak in the low. Nice tech though.
Good backs away. Quick PRC to recover. Nice interrupt.
Spacing was perfect.
Watch it air to air. Great connection here. Wow, with that last burst, I mean, we are in final round. Oh, no!
The Executioner ends up getting us in a terrible spot. Double Yozansen again. It continues to pay off. Oh my God.
They are lined up wall to wall, folks watching this Guilty Gear action.
Oh, JS, unfortunately a bad angle. First time I think I've ever said that. So good here, charge the dust, good damage on the wall break. Max, an opportunity to close this out, but chooses to play it a little more passive. It ends up paying off.
Wait a minute, not quite at the 50% tension, but next interaction will send it home for Max with a massive counter hit, and that is victory. The crowd goes wild for Max.
Saw the jump, saw the normal, thought the parry was gonna work out.
Still qualify, there are plenty of players who just need that victory. They need that gold medal.
That's right, that gold medal to cash in that golden ticket. But it's time to jump into our first match here of this block. Bushin versus Clover Dragon. Going to be bringing in the Leo White Fang, which makes sense in this matchup. While this matchup was pretty good for Slayer in past Guilty Gear games, in this one, he struggles a bit from the lack of defense. So having access to that flash kick and that fireball is going to be so good for screen control.
Yeah, especially if there's some shenanigans on the left, right. While there are ways to keep it safe by just not pressing anything and letting Tandem Top do its magic, there are still a lot of gaps, and you got to be brave enough to keep these players honest in a game like Guilty Gear, because sometimes people get a little lost in the sauce, but you got to make sure that you are afraid of a character like Leo Whitefang.
All right, now though, Clover Dragon just getting mixed up, caught into the Millia blender. Onto the other side.
Ooh, tries to backdash, a little bit cheeky. The burst comes out from Bushin, already chasing down. There's the 236H and the 5P anti-air. Such action coming out from Bushin already. Burst.
Saw a lot of that 5P anti-air back in Exert also a couple hours ago, so good to see it still going strong here in Strive. Nice, getting the overhead as well, the full confirm in the back turn stance.
Ooh, big counter hit caught mashing. Clover Dragon still gets the overhead with cancel. Maintains plus frames, too deep for the 6-8P, but here comes the knockdown. We're already going for offense once more.
All the way into the corner. Just goes for the Capel. Capel left-right is so ambiguous. And the startup also low-key kind of looks like her fast fall almost.
It's really tricky to deal with. The moment that Millia is in the air, you just have to be careful with how you're pressing against it. And we already seen that Clover Dragon's been pretty liberal with their usage of air dash and Capel as well.
All right, getting the knockdown set in the Tandem Top once again. Just goes and holds FD in the air to bait out the flash kick. But nice mortal counter there on the guard point stance.
Yeah, Clover Dragon not close enough to building that burst. YRC comes out, resetting to a bit of a neutral positioning. Counter hit, but doesn't get the full confirmation.
Oh, 2DRC, the Leo Whitefang Classic. And that means you are going straight, not through the glass quite yet. Going for the slump too. Recognizes they can just get the kill here. Doesn't want to go back to neutral.
Trying to air throw. Oh, but Artemis comes out, a little bit of minus frames, the 6P, and there's the big close slash to get the counter hit, tied up on rounds. Burst, both available. That flashing blue bar is going to be mighty important here.
Yeah, and here we go already. Clover Dragon trying to go for the offense, but the behind the back 6B hitting its mark. Gonna spend some of that Wild Assault too.
Yeah, and right before they got the wall break, there's the burst build for Clover. The mash with the row! Here comes Bushin for a wall break and a super on deck.
Hard knockdown, gonna be a ton of damage as well. Absolutely chunked, but now you have to block the left, right. What's it gonna be? Just goes for the close slash low.
Oh, the whiff throw again. Clover Dragon caught reaching for nothing once more. Bushin fuzzying, very active on defense, and it's already proving fruitful. That's the first game.
And jumping straight into the next one, no delays. Both of them want the smoke, but where there's smoke, there is fire. Gets the throw, gonna be able to set up a tandem top here.
Just going for some of the simple stuff here, making it a little bit tricky. The stagger, we saw Bushin previously just trying to backdash out of that, but there's the mash, and now in back turn, it's gonna be a little bit tricky.
Into the bad moon, Fast RC, but misses the pickup, unfortunately. Could have gotten a lot off of that.
There's the throw tech coming out. Clover Dragon leaning a little bit on that throw as an offensive situation. Goes right over the heavy slash.
Nice pickup here. Going for the full routing into the hair car for the wall break. Winger to score the hard knockdown. Not going to be enough to kill. It's the worst super in the game. You know how it is.
Yeah, we have a full stick of butter on the side of Bushin. Got to be careful what's going on. Backdash once more. Caught reaching. Oh my gosh!
Actually challenging the back turn is crazy. Into another mix-up. The throw is teched.
We're so close to getting chipped out. Bushin's been so cautious on defense. Backdash BRC. There's the offense once more. Maintaining. Oh my god, the jump with the deflect shield to push them away and get that space going.
Clover Dragon doing such a phenomenal job here, catching the mortal counter with the counter hit.
Patient defense. Ooh, right under the far slash.
All right, close slash pickup. Combo off the tandem top, gonna get a lot of corner carry this, ending it with the Iron Savior into another mix-up fastfall. No one blocks that.
Gonna get a knockdown once more, a little bit far with that mix screen position. It goes for the slight dash and the cross-up. Oh, what do I tell you? Keep them honest on offense.
You have to let them know this is gonna be blocked. That's plus frames there, hella plus frames for Bushin. Now just trying to get on in, but all out of tension. Clover Dragon sitting on a ton of cash ready to spend.
His dash blocking by Bushin is so patient here, just trying to get forward. We spent the 100, has to go for the mix-up, and the double overhead. The green bubble gets popped. Now we're tied on games.
We really only saw that one a couple of flash kicks. The first ones were punished early on because obviously Clover Dragon is looking for the flash kick, especially with the threat of the left-right, right? But finally starting to pull it back out and it ended up working out in a big way.
Character like Leo, you have to become unconditionable in a game like this. What did I tell you, chat? Unconditionable!
Oh, and the guard point on the flip side. Very nice, but that far slash into RC just to force the aggression here and force the pressure.
Oh, the 2K reaching a little bit. Bushin now just letting it rip. Big counter it once more. The burst comes out for Clover Dragon. We're just returning to neutral.
Oh, and that close slash, an incredible anti-air reaching for the stars. Bushin is in a dangerous position here with no burst, but now is on the offense. Caught in the blender. Leo can mix too.
Yeah, had to go for the wall break. Bit of a juggle. Damage not enough. Caught in the air. JD, it doesn't get the confirmation. Weird hit.
What?
And the second hit, the active frames on the flash kick. Bushin takes the round.
Clover Dragon just jumped right into it as well. Nearly able to block it and get out without any kind of damage. But now Bushin starting to feel themselves getting hyper aggressive.
50 Bill tries to go for the cross through, able to fuzzy out the big jumps coming in. Now we've established offense here by Clover Dragon, but the 6P allows Bushin to get in back turn. What a dash up.
We're gonna go for the wall break here. Yes, absolutely. Going right back to neutral though, but that's fine. You get the positive bonus. You're gonna get your burst back. You're gonna get 100 tension as well.
Speaking of 100, here's Bushin. Let it rip.
The Berserker Barrage didn't break the wall, so we're gonna go for the full confirm, but there's the burst from Clover Dragon.
Far slash RC, just a bit of desperation in that. Already spent the 50, and we held it for just a little bit too long.
Another flash kick out though. Give me some space, give me some breathing room. 2K into the follow-up. Just needs to find that last touch. Gotta watch out for throw.
50% tension on the side of Bushin. 2D RC, what a heads up throw tech. And now we've got the mix applied.
Oh, and another throw. Fast fall could be coming. No, just goes for the double overhead. That backdash nearly getting caught by the 2P.
We're fighting out of the corner. Look at this spacing, the movement, the guard point.
The use of guard point here just to negate the left-right is really impressive. You don't see a lot of Leo players doing that in this matchup.
Bushin must be so keyed in. They definitely see the practice and see the fruits of their labor already sown here.
Currying up with a strong 2-1 lead, I should say. There's the burst.
Very tricky on the delay.
Look at that!
Your mix-up is just irrelevant if you keep going for the overhead here, and Bushin is just showing that they are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, has to start going for those low options here because that guard point is proving to be too much of a wall to get through.
Oh, I swear the hit rate just keeps going up here.
Oh, still trying to go for that 5P anti-air as well, but there we go, another flash kick. He is no longer afraid, zero fear.
I look at the player games. I see Bushin's just a regular guy, right? But you see the way that they're playing, and he's playing like an animal.
That's all Leo players, right? The Lion does not concern himself with conditioning.
You are so right, Jobber. Here's the big counter hit, and we're going to the corner and back turn, just maintaining the offense while we get to save the meter. What a parry!
And now gonna go for the slump as well, trying to close it out
They're
here.
dead!
Oh my. 3-1 Bushin moving on still in the winner's side of the bracket.
Jobber, my heart. This is how we're starting?
It's our ball because characters like Nago, who are very heavy, very stationary, or big bodies, have a difficult time handling the minions, getting smothered by them. Bridget being so much more mobile, having, like you said, those tools like the far H, or just throwing out her yo-yo to kind of shut down the minions, it's great for this matchup.
Especially when Bridget has 50% tension. Jacko is just never safe from a character like Bridget. Oh, just already going in, using that Tiger Knee yo-yo throw just to manage the minions, but there's the bubble already represented.
Oh, wow, and the minion hitting from behind as well, already pushed into the corner. Setting up another one, going for that defense shield. Joe Brownie utilizes the defensive shield so incredibly well.
What a maneuvering situation. We used the rolling movement into the heavy slash just to get that long-reaching air approach. And now with positive meter bonus, we're going to be able to have such a strong presence from everywhere on screen, whether we have Killing Machine or just using the scooter.
Oh, dashing in, gets the 2D, breaking the ankles and closing out the round. Hotashi gonna hold on to the burst, even though he was sitting on nearly max tension.
Yeah, Hotashi, legacy Guilty player, knows how the burst economy works a lot better than so many other players. But Joe Brownie, the kind of player that is definitely grinding, so I won't be surprised with how their in-depth knowledge that's on display.
An immediate burst there from Hotashi. Again, not trying to allow Joe Brownie to get the momentum. Jacko is a very snowball-heavy character.
Great positioning with the late hit, gets the 2K connection.
Set up the yo-yo, create a little bit of space. That JD was actually a really nice call out on the rolling attack.
What a great close slash anti-air. 100% tension. Let's see how we spend it. 5D RC. We're going to go through the wall here.
And with the Bear Platinum.
Yeah, and we're just going to try and build up as much burst as we can here. I think that's the operative factor here. Of course, getting the kill there with the fuzzy attempt 2S delay. So tricky, especially with the double hitting low.
Yeah, but going into this final round here for game one, Joe Brownie is sitting on full burst. Hotashi doesn't even have enough for a deflect shield quite yet, and that first blood from Joe Brownie is going to lead to a very healthy life lead.
Especially with the Starship Punish. We tried to escape the corner, but just get thrown right back. Joe Brownie puts Hotashi through the glass.
I like the guard command again, sending out the minion, getting aggressive. That JD once again just to cover the rolling attack angles.
Oh, the movement here from Hotashi is so hard to contest.
Oh, and JD is going to hit. Remember, a multi-hitting overhead, tries to go low this time. There's the ring around the Rosie.
100% tension. What are we spending? Just goes for the meaty set here. Gets a little tricky with it, baiting out the reversal attempt.
Oh, and that burst safe route as well, like what I saw there from Hotashi.
Yeah, but Joe Brownie has so much tension already available. The throw whip and unpunished.
Put the masks on. Oh no, gets clipped. And the burst gets blocked as well, but it was a gold burst. Wasn't able to punish.
Scooter, but not close enough to the corner for the pickup. There's the air dash back, jump slash heavy.
And Hotashi looking strong already with the Bridget. The ability to just jump between two characters throughout an entire bracket. Hotashi is a master at that.
Yeah, you can see the tournament pedigree just already on display so early in the set. We're going back to the character selection, a little bit of water break by both players, but Hotashi knows exactly how to maintain a level head in a situation like this. No stranger to a top 8 in multiple games, in fact.
That's right, and no stranger to top 8ing in multiple generations of Guilty Gear, right? He's been playing every single Guilty Gear game from Plus R, Exert, and Strive.
Yeah, but here's our main focus. Both these players truly grinders in a game like Strive. Oh, there's the mix-up opportunity. The 6P connects on the other side. Here's that mid-screen pressure going on. We're just trying to get those staggers. The punt RC, it gets the burst out from Hotashi.
And the pickup, but isn't quite able to get the close slash. Just launched a little too high, an awkward angle.
Mix-up situation. The JD has it every time here versus Joe Brownie.
I know, it's been crazy. And rolling attack right through the minions, catching Jacko and getting a full confirm once again into the Roger Rolla.
That was just the cleanest thread of the needle. Hotashi offense applied here. The FD is not going to do enough, and this ought to be a kill here for round number 1.
And the bear drop right on Jacko. Hotashi really in his bag now. That was full control. Joe Brownie was unable to get started and unable to establish a game plan.
Burst comes out for Joe Brownie. Ooh, the heavy slash, maybe trying to preempt some of the attacks from these minions, but not quite early enough.
The mobility has been so good for Hotashi, right? Just getting away from these minions, waits till the minions hit the ground, and then just takes to the skies.
Such a great balance of mobility and active full screen presence just to try and manage the minions. It's been a masterclass in the matchup.
Oh, backdash, nice, able to get the mortal counter on the 2D.
Dude, shimmied and Guilty Gear Strive.
All 3 homies are out. There's the 5D. Yeah, shimmy's more likely than you would think.
Here we go, good instant blocks. The throw attempt, but still too far away. The burst comes out. We're so close to a kill here, but we're already spending our resources.
Oh, cutting short the rolling attack and catching Joe Brownie attempting to pull out a minion. What a jump scare there from Hotashi with a 2-0 lead.
I got worried when the burst came out for Hotashi's sake, but he proved that it was the right decision in the end. And that, just as you said, it's the maneuverability that Bridget has shown, and the way that Hotashi is using it just makes it so much more difficult for Joe Brownie to maintain pressure.
Hotashi's telling him something.
He's saying, don't do that, Joe. You really want to?
He wants to change the music. He wants to change the music. Oh, and the Venom swap? Okay. And picking the Venom theme.
Attempted myself.
Hotashi, you're giving him the power-up.
I mean, he gave Joe Brownie the power-up previously because we had Perfection Can't Please Me on just before that.
That's right. This is really interesting here, though, bringing in Venom, which a lot of people consider to be one of the worst characters in the game currently as he stands, right? He did get some TLC, a little bit of buffs in the last patch, which feels like ages ago, but still no one has been able to push him to that next level other than, say, like Gobu.
Yeah, Gobo's the only one that, off the top of my head, who's had a deep run, but a character like Bridget with great mobility as well as really strong long-range buttons, it's going to be hard to get set up as a character like Venom. Goes right over the air, Carcass Raid, good job keeping it out. Good use of the angles here. But the great normals from Venom are also going to do a good job of contesting where Bridget wants to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Stinger use also is just throwing Hotashi off, peppering him with Stinger after Stinger, just controlling the screen space.
Yeah, the mobility isn't much of a factor once the yo-yo is no longer on screen. Because when we don't have access to rolling movement, it's so much more difficult for Bridget to have that full screen presence without getting in range for those slash and heavy slashes.
You're absolutely correct on that one. Oh, but is able to get in range there for the counter hit on the heavy slash. And now starting to put the pressure on, and this is where a lot of the faults, too, start to show in Venom. No form of reversal, just has to hold all this pressure.
Old wall slump situation, goes for a bit of mixies. Oh, tries to run up throw, 100% tension, though, on the side of Hotashi.
Oh, both of them just a little too far away for the reach. Hotashi, though, going to be able to break the wall and get to set point. Joe Brownie up against the ropes. Can he swing back?
It's really a battle of getting things started, because once the zoning is started, it can be tough for Bridget to do anything other than dash block. But once Venom is in the corner, his reversal options are universal, or mash 5P.
That's it, mash 5P.
It's the classic. We've learned from Zato players. They love it.
5P RC, that's the DP.
His 5P is amazing.
It is. He does have some really good buttons, but here's the return of the killing machine.
Gotta be careful. We have meter on the side of Joe Brownie too, but no burst available. Getting a little tricky with it. Here comes the Dark Angel. We can go right over this.
Yeah, but just going to follow it, right? Use it for cover. I like that. And Q5 fully charged gets the burst out of Hotashi.
Trying to get that set up. Bar/slash trades. Trying to fall down with that head. Oh my god, here comes
another killing machine. And a stinger there to secure a game. Joe Brownie has a point on the board. This Venom swap working out. Only downside is you are locked into the Venom for the rest of the set. You have to reverse 3-0 this. And Hotashi can now make a swap to Nago if he really wants to.
I think generally, if the Venom works here against Bridget, it's going to do just fine against a character like Nago, because it's all about getting that situation set up. However, Hotashi having that access to Nagoriyuki, already starts the game at his advantage state, basically.
Oh my god, baiting out the Starship, gonna get a full punish into the Dark Angel. Robo-Kai, where are you?
Where'd her health go?
And then he Robo-Kai flies away. See you in 2.0.
Jumping back, there's that 2D. That's the classic low-profile move. Such a great button.
Button of the gods. Hits twice, just like Guile. Now setting up a ball, but immediately eats a mortal counter off the 5 heavy slash. Into the Roger roller. Bear dropped.
Positive meter bonus is going to be great for Hotashi in a situation like this. As long as we get these buttons connecting, we're going to be able to build 50, and we're going to be able to build burst as well.
Oh, hit him with a Muda. It's useless, says Hotashi.
There's an echo in here, I swear. All the way through, just getting the situation set up. Oh, using that rainbow roll arc there to make it just a little trickier. Hotashi building just over 50 towards the end of that round.
And having just over, full burst here on Joe Brownie. So gonna get one more get out of jail free card. Burst early, yep, didn't want to get knocked down and put into the set play. But just keeps getting clipped by this 5H when trying to summon or poke the balls.
Goes for the yo-yo set just for the pressure going. He's gone for JD every single time these are blocked. We'll try to catch them falling down. Able to air dash out. 50% tension allows for the reapplication, the resetup. There's the set, and there's the combo.
And not quite a wall break, but stuck in the corner, trying to go for the throw to end it right there. Joe Brownie needs to figure out a way to escape.
We're so close to chip range. We're able to escape. The air throw attempt becomes deflect shield.
Take it to the skies, and end up same side, and there's the throw. Joe Brownie may have had a good handle on his balls, but he could not take down Hotashi in this.
And I know Metallic Cake definitely talks with Daru, or I've seen them in Daru's chat plenty of times. And they definitely know and have learned from the school of Daru.
Oh, you see, but that drunkard shade that you were mentioning, sending back the note.
Coming in, just the single overhead reapplication. We're going to try and steal a turn back. Here we go.
The deflect shield and stroke the big tree getting beat out by that 2S. Like we said earlier, Zapto's got a lot of great options to cover Ino's angles of approach. Leap is going to shut down every single air approach. 2S is going to be fantastic for that stroke the big tree, as well as invite hell.
A lot of the crucial Ino matchup factors are if you can cover more than one option with a single option of your own, then you're going to have a much easier time than a lot of other characters.
For sure, and the dash up 2S is getting underneath that HCL as well.
Ooh, great usage of the air punch just to get that check on the way down.
Oh, yep, and there it is. Break the lull to swap sides, gonna summon the sword to re-summon Eddie and score that hard knockdown. And here comes the Pierce.
Spending the burst for the deflect shield and kills Eddie for the trouble. Great awareness.
Ooh, and then flying right over the reflected antidepressant scale.
Oh, the air chemical love able to catch the fuzzy out and just spends it again with the RC. That's tied up on rounds.
I like what I'm seeing here, the adaptation from Metallic Cake.
Great position on the air. What a spacing there, catching the S sultry performance.
And the backdash getting caught by the leap as well. Even after the deflect shield, you can deflect Zato, but Eddie's going to stay right on top of you.
Yeah, we're able to fight out of the corner, and as soon as we get our offense started, that's when Eno's the scariest, but a great 2S. Catches the high hit of it.
All the way to the wall. Not going to go for a wall break routing. Couldn't actually, didn't have the meter.
Oh, tricky dash jump, but Calamari sneaks out that reversal throw.
Oh, counter hit stroked a big tree. Tried to wait to bait out the burst. Calamari is just holding on to it for dear life. Finally, and it's a gold burst too. Already had 100 tension though.
Escapes the drills, spends a 50, just trying to wait out at YRC. The red bubble gets popped. We're going through the wall, and we send the shark.
Amorphous closing out game number 1. Calamari looking so strong here with this Zato. A character that, you know, in this version of the game definitely can fight. He is not nearly as bad as he was in previous seasons.
Yeah, and Zato had a lot of love in the very early on in the game, but as soon as we got those nerfs, it's been a little bit dooming going on, but players like Calamari show you can't just drop the character.
Oh, the double 2K there. Didn't quite wall stick. I wonder if that's what Metallic Cake was looking for.
Yeah, we were able to maintain corner as well as baiting out burst there. But now the escape from Calamari. Metallic Cake has been very eager to bait these options, but Calamari has been so heads up with how they spend and rotate their resources in such a way just to escape.
It honestly feels like Little Eddie is always up, right?
And that's one of the impressive things about a lot of these current Zato players, whether it's Calamari, whether it's TSKR, Brian. It's so impressive the way that they're able to maintain their resources in such an effective way.
Well, right now, had to spend a resource to escape, though. That burst is gone. HCL acting as a bit of an anti-air, and now gonna go for the wall break with the mad love into Fortissimo.
Through the corner, and this is one of the most oppressive states of the game. As long as we can get that knockdown, but we've already weathered it and made it back to neutral.
You saw just pressing on the 2K there, trying to wait for Little Eddie to get sent.
Yeah, speaking of pressing, what an escape there by Metallic Cake.
And then the overhead, pulling the string.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the East Asia, Oceania server Zato players are, but I have to wonder how much Metallic Cake has in experience for the matchup because they're showing so much knowledge.
There's the immediate burst as well. Seeing that knowledge in full effect. Nice! Tricky movement there to hit with the Cycle Crusher.
What spacing there, using the S, stroke the big tree, and not even punished.
Ooh, able to score the throw. A little bit of a punish there on the whiff throw from Calamari, but there's the burst. Just needs to escape.
Tried to punish the Eddie, but unable to at that range. Sunvoid's going to be able to bring Eddie back and get the hard knockdown.
And now dire straits here for Metallic Cake. Getting hit by the applause. Watch out for the 5D.
Oh, what an escape there. Gets the 2S confirmation. Here's 50.
Oh, no! But dropping stroke to big tree. Had to go for the RC to throw to stay safe.
All plus frames, but a little too much distance.
Oh, faking out the swap sides. Watch out. Oh, the up high, down low, too slow.
Dude, the sleight of hand trickery to seal that out. Calamari Kurusu, what an exploitation of reaction time coming in for Metallic Cake.
Fantastic Zato play here, putting on a clinic right now.
Metallic Cake looks like they want to get some time to themselves, a little bit of time to recenter, and I do not blame them. Get some water going.
Me too. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. Cheers, Chad. If you got a water beside you, let's take a sip. Maybe a song change. I'm a fan of the song change.
That's right, chat. Make sure right now we're telling you, hydration break and posture check. All right?
One of my favorite things to do at majors especially, as a mind game when I sit down, changing the song.
Yeah. So, I mean, there is actually low-key having the proper music playing can make you play better and put you at a next level. Music has that psychological effect.
I'm speaking of, looking at these players both look like they brought their own tunes too. I don't think those are the setup headphones.
Oh, trying to go for the 5H right there at round start.
These jump Ps have been so good at checking Calamari's attempted floats. The Zato zoning here. Oh my god, Eddie just hold it down.
And then the unsummon to make sure that you can get Eddie back as fast as possible. A nice 2K2D. Little Eddie is gone, and look how long it takes when he actually gets killed.
Representing throw a little bit more here. I love it when Eno players walk. A walking Eno is a scary Eno.
She's got that confident strut.
Especially on offense, yeah.
All right, but now having to block the Pierce.
Oh, same side this time.
It swapped both. That was crazy. You saw Eno actually turn around and then went back. It was a double cross under.
We still got Requiem playing.
Oh, sandwich now gets clipped by the JK.
Yeah, we got we got this ain't 2x KO, but we still got sandwiches.
Bro, put Zato in 2x KO.
Dude, that
These two characters.
That would be unfair.
All right, JD. Triple overhead into the fast low. Oh, what a mortal counter!
Oh, and even gets the strange hit on the H sultry performance. Burst baiting here. No, just maintaining corner. Doesn't have 50% tension. That's what we need. Spends their own on the side of Calamari.
Oh, but the trade there in the air. Very dangerous for Metallic Cake, but still has Calamari locked down in the corner.
Oh, the deflection works out.
That's crazy, actually getting the wild assault too. But the JH gonna come through, closing out the round.
Yeah, both on low burst gauge as well. We're building some here for Metallic Cake, but we're stuck in the corner, and we already spent it putting out the wacky, wavy, inflated, alarm flailing tube man.
Turning straight to that Hydra. Cut off one head, two more appear. Nice with the counter hit, unable to really get anything off though, but the corner positioning, which is very welcome. God help.
We're just trying to fuzzy out so much here. We're spending our meter in such a way we no longer have 50. Calamari gets hit and sent down to the corner. The buffer catches the backdash.
Should be enough here possibly with enough meter, but goes for a reset, blowing up the throw attempt with the JD.
Whatever we did, we re-centered. We're on the board. Metallic Cake is no longer down with just a donut. Now a game on the board. Here we go. Calamari having a thick to their self right now.
Probably looking at pictures of their cat.
Honestly, that's a power-up.
Do it for them.
Do it for them.
You're looking at what you're fighting for, all right? Remind yourself why you're fighting.
These are the things that are important. Arc World Tour be damned. We're fighting for our children.
Can you imagine how many cat toys you could buy if you win Arc World Tour?
True.
How much catnip you could purchase?
These are just facts, Jobber. Long range gameplay. I like the usage of Chemical Love here. If you have that range, you might be able to snipe out the Eddie summon, but we sniped out the burst, and the shark comes out once more. Smile, you son of a...
Hard knockdown. Straight into the Pierce, the bread and butter post-wall break. We haven't seen a whole lot of 5D coming out from Calamari, so you have to imagine it's gonna rear its ugly head soon, but instead the JD, it works out enough.
Yeah, we've really been leaning on this overhead low mix. As soon as you block one air move, that's when the danger comes in. And the Zato classic 6-piece skull.
Oh, faking out the break the law as well. Stayed same side, summoning the sword. You're still sandwiched. Oh, no!
That's some next level stuff. We saved that for nationals, dude.
That is diabolical.
Good check, using that Chemical Love as a bit of a zoning option. We're able to deal with Eddie.
All right, there's the RC. Just goes for the OTG.
We just need one knockdown, Jobber. We just need one knockdown.
And one knockdown is exactly what we find. Into the 2K. Gets the pickup for the wall break. Mad love.
Yeah, but we're stuck back to neutral, though.
You're going to be forced to block this. Please don't press the button. Jumps over it. Oh, and the leap to keep going. The defense here, though, from Metallic Cake somehow staying alive, but can't block forever.
The pop off from Calamari, you know she wanted it. I'm sure you and chat can figure out where they come from, but for now we're gonna figure out where they go through the bracket. Here's Lurie versus Tickle.
Oh, stroke the big tree right off the bat, but Lurie just immediately spending that wild assault.
Yeah, and trying to get that corner going, but Tickle said, no, it's mine. The burst through the mix allows Tickle to get this pressure started, and the wall break already early on.
Yeah, but it's right back into neutral. IAD back. Lori trying to create that space. Dash up for the 5K. Gets the bomb as the first item toss.
Where are we going? Goes for the air throw. Ooh. The bomb dashes right under. What a low profile.
That's cinematic. 2K, 2D getting the knockdown. It just keeps on pressing buttons there, allowing Tickle to get out of the corner, just stroking after stroke.
The flex shield comes out, trying to escape, but the forward movement on all their specials makes it so hard to keep Eno out. What a match! Abare 2K?
Oh, and there we go. Snip, snip, snip. Setting the apple on fire. Fortissimo.
You have to eat this, though.
Oh, no! Jumped out of the throw attempt and hit them with a JD.
Batter up, but the strike comes out.
And the J2K hits its mark, threading the needle. Lurie with the first round.
Yeah, Lurie getting a little bit greedy with trying to bait the burst, but still able to get the seal out round. But Tickle already off to the races.
And the Mad Love is going to break the wall, putting us right back to neutral.
Oh, delicious hammers, dude.
Oh, and the burst, nice. Another burst coming through, spitting out. Oh, tried to actually hit the hammer, but it didn't quite work out. This Megalomania is, though. Good God.
I've never seen that interaction happen. I had no idea what was going to come up.
Yeah, because it didn't do the command grab.
Yeah, Tickle did have an extra 50 just in case, but right now, Lurie's going to hope to take 50% of their health bar right now.
Oh, okay, more HCL. I like the swap to throwing out HCL here. Tickle Me spent the first game just constantly stroking it, but realized that wasn't going to get a finish, so needed to throw out the HCL more often.
Yeah, and trying to get that hammer, but Lurie denies it. Sent to the corner with the teleport. There's the 5D connection, catching the backdash with that close slash. Lurie takes the first game.
One of the downsides of HCL in this matchup, though, is that Faust can easily crawl underneath it, right? But you do need to pepper it in there, especially to try and catch Faust in neutral.
It's really those key interactions that comes to playing against Faust. At just about any character you decide to choose, you have to figure out how your character interacts with the low profile that Faust has.
Nice with the overhead.
Oh, here comes the ultimate Fortissimo. 50 build for the side of Lurie, but we no longer have Super RC.
Mad Love for the guard break. Pushed out a little too far thanks to the FD. Was unable to reach that 2K.
Mixed green hard knockdown. We're going to get the Afro applied. Ooh, we put a little butter on that one.
Into the RC. Nice with the little dash. Ooh, look at this routing. Clean. Not going for the wall break. Love that. Knew it wouldn't kill, so went for the reset and closed out the round.
Yeah, we just went to the salon to look good while we get that round victory. That's all that mattered. Oh, route start heavy slash. Here comes all the meteors trying to stay around the bomb, and it connects. What great defense from Tickle, using that green bubble to push them back.
But the mix is going to lead to a wall break here. Not just breaking the wall, but breaking your shins.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Hard knockdown scenario. Yep, just IAD on in.
Just keeping that long-range gameplay. Tickle has not allowed Lurie to throw out that many items, but when the items are out, Lurie has done such a good job of playing around them, but great usage of the Chemical Love.
Oh, but Scarecrow right on in. Setting out the note once again. Another Scarecrow teleport just to get past the note, but Lurie unfortunately dropping that confirm.
Using the kick dive here. Oh, S-dive. We're already pushing Lurie to the corner. Reversal throw. Lurie found the gap.
Didn't taste good. Had to spit her out.
That's saying something. A character like Faust? What do you think he eats for breakfast?
Oh, his son. He just shoved him right up in there. Devouring mini Faust. Just waiting in the pocket to be spit out.
It's like those fish that hold their young in their mouth.
It is like that.
Except his mouth is the Jimmy Neutron Hypercube, dude.
There we go. Spitting out mini Faust. Time for him to clock into work. Or not, I guess. She's walking away.
Oh, son, how have you forsaken me so?
He just walked away. He did a couple steps forward and saw who he was fighting and went, nah, you can handle this one, Dad.
Sent him off to college, dude. Here we go. We're tied up on games.
Right, mix,
Anti-air.
mix, mix.
Character like Faust, he's got like a million anti-airs.
All of them. Even his lows are anti-airs.
Great usage, checking. Oh, here on patrol.
Oh, but unfortunately, the mix, mix, mix actually left him too high. Guess it's not that unfortunate. Lurie is still in a very strong position here with the wall break on the super.
Yeah, you got to trust your doctor. He says, we got to break you down to build you up new.
$1 million woman, Eno. But gonna get sent through the glass once again. Why don't we hit the shin for a second time?
Dog, I get secondhand shin pains from watching that.
I know, they tingle, right?
Yeah. Far slash trying to check the close movement. We go right under the scalpel pull there with the stroke the big tree.
And a wall break, half of your health already gone.
I was talking about how being able to catch the approaches from Eno by having options to deal with more than one. Faust is the kind of character that doesn't really have the right buttons to maneuver around Eno. It's all about, can we keep her out effectively?
Yeah, I mean, 2K is good for catching her when she's like dashing in, but that's about it. Whoa! That was a crazy cross-up. Looked like something out of Exert.
I feel like I've seen Daru do something like that a million times before.
Yeah, you know she has like that tri-flight where she does those crazy mix-ups in older games.
Using the crawl to go under in such a way that it messed up the timing, I bet.
Setting out the love bomb and just flying over the explosion.
All right, we're able to escape. Here comes the delayed JD and the delayed kick, Sultry Performance. Oh, we're not pressing the green bubble. We get the combo for it. Through the wall with the hard knockdown. Strong position here for Tickle.
Now just dashing on in. Ooh, tried to fake out on the low. Mad Love hits with the counter hit. This is definitely going to be enough damage here for Tickle Me to close out another game.
I mean, you look at a character like Faust, and you got to think he's going to need a little bit more meat on his bones if he wants to survive something like that. I mean, like, Bubula, you got to eat something.
Tickle Me,
you got to get some meat on those bones.
Tickle Me, Mauer, so good.
Yeah, but Lurie's. Oh, what a backdash! I'm choking on my water. Mad Love Agitado catches the backdash with the Chemical Love and the pickup. Fast RC into the H Sultry Performance. Here we go through the wall once more. Positive beater bonus is going to get a lot of these resources back.
Yeah, now just riding this momentum. Just trying to jump out. That's the smart play, right? Jumping out of the Scarecrow mix-up. Gets the 2S punish, but not really able to do anything out of it.
Counter hit. We're just disregarding the kindergarten class there.
And now going to get another pickup set point here for Tickle.
Set point right now. This is possibly the last life here for Lurie on the side of winners.
Doesn't even have full burst going into this. They've been getting stuffed out of a lot of wild assault situations here.
Oh, great usage of the air jump H there.
And another break, making sure you don't even land on Mini Faust.
Oh! The gambles on Eno come weighted, but they come ever so fruitful on the side of Tickle Me Mauer.
Gotta watch out, 100 tension here. This is so scary. Goes for the RC, lands on the other side, tries to go for the stroke to big tree. Pick up a Mini Faust, saving his father in the nick of time.
Oh, plus frames going on, trying to bait the YRC. It doesn't come out. We want this game as soon as possible. 6-speed beat the scalpel.
And now the note getting sent. But Lurie getting aggressive here. Gets the 6P into the mix.
Goes for the cross-up. Tickle blocks it. RC to maintain safety.
Into the wall, so fully charged. 6H gets the pickup, but no tension to close out the round. There's a bomb, though. Watch out.
Oh, it hits. And Lurie survives to live another round.
Bombs away. The Tickle. Not happy about that one. Immediately trying to be aggressive. Lurie ready, though, with that 6P.
Oh, super late on that jump H. Great punish.
Goes to the OTG, into the overhead. Too far away, though, thanks to the FD for that 2D.
Yeah, very liberal usage of the FD on the side of Tickle.
Love the use of the Mad Love, peppered in just to go for those guard breaks. Slightly staggered 2K there. Gonna get a nice pickup into the Fortissimo to get that hard knockdown.
These slight weights on the offense from Tickle have been very strong to mess up with the tempo of the round.
And those slight weights, like you mentioned, those are those micro adjustments that players can make. Blocks the burst, and that's gonna be it. Tickle moves on.
What a jump cancel on that JD. Catching with the counter hit allow character that really wants to get close to you versus a character that wants to keep you at that mid-range before our offense is unloaded. Let's see how our movement goes. Classified already with the dash. Far slash on the incoming.
All right, 2D once again, finally going to get the burst there out of Classified. Again, the way you burst against Happy Chaos is so important because it's that momentum swing. You also have to bait out the burst from Happy Chaos too. You don't want to go right back to mid-screen against this character.
Oh my god. Classified is playing like this huge red light, green light movement gameplay that has already caught Kribby off kilter like 3 or 4 times in the span of 20 seconds.
Oh my god, too, that 5K BRC, the little tap on the head there with the JP.
Classified really owns the BRC when it comes to Giovanna. It's one of the best proprietors of it by wide margins.
I completely agree with you there. Nice with the enhanced flip kick. Gets the full route all the way into the corner. Plus frames off the spiral arrow. Oh, into the fuzzy.
That's the BRC trickery. Here we go, 50% tension and a full blue bar here. Kribby's gonna use that to catch the backdash and get the offense started.
And the PRC into the DP, the rarely seen DP.
Out of bullets and close to low on focus. Here we go, we're gonna get a lot of leverage here through the wall in the hard knockdown.
Yeah, we call it Deus Ex Machina or Deja Vu Machina because they're going to see a lot of it. Oh, wow! That was a great reaction there from Kribby with the throw tech, but still stuck up against the ropes. Able to fight back with a 6P behind the back.
Even though the forward input from the 6P pulls us out of the corner, we still able to catch the counter hit off of it.
Look at these people in the background, unbothered by the fight that's going on right in front of them. Is this just normal in Guilty Gear New York City?
I mean, this is what happens when you get your coffee. The Bullet Star Cafe, sent all the way to the train stop, though.
There's the burst immediately.
Oh, what an approach. Catches them off guard. And we talked a lot about tempo in the previous match and Classified, and especially when you have to use Giovanna, you need to be really keyed into the tempo of the match.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to set the tempo in a lot of cases too, right? You want to make sure that your opponent never feels comfortable, never feels like they have any room to breathe, and that you are constantly being aggressive with those multi-hitting far slashes, dashing in with the 5Ks for the whiff punishes, or stealing turns with the plus frames off of your special moves.
And being able to steal turns is very important for a character like Giovanna. But a character like Happy Chaos, there are no turns to steal because it's simply all your turn if you have access to your resources.
It's turn-based. He's like in a SMT, you know, where he can just constantly get turn after turn as long as he has the bullet.
He gets the clean clean shot there.
Yeah. 6S to break the wall.
Ooh, just letting the spiral arrow connect. No punish there, a little bit too fast on the 2K, but what a great instant block. But right back in, look at those plus frames.
Gonna swap sides too to maintain that corner positioning. And gets the cross up, left just enough room in the corner to steal it with the JK.
That OTG dash 5K into super jump air dash is so tricky. There's so much nuance to such a simple setup, and Classified has shown the power of it time and time again.
All right, a nice pickup. Oh, able to hit the 5K, goes for the spinning dog kick because we want the hard knockdown and the positive bonus. Build up that snowball into an avalanche if you can.
Well, so much damage dealt so quickly from Classified here.
Oh, whoa! A bit of a scramble situation,
no.
but Classified keeping a calm head and executing the proper moves.
Dude, that
I lost my train of thought.
The close slash counter hit has so much. It allows you so much time to react to what you want to do, because not only does the counter add those extra plus frames, the way that close slash connects, it gives you that like slight off the ground, or like on your tippy toe setup, the way that 5D does.
Exactly.
It's like a little bit of extra time to delay your follow-up to try and get a combo.
Yeah, I love the way that is a unique thing to a lot of close slashes where it does sort of lift the opponent. They're considered airborne at that point, so you can juggle them a lot easier.
Yeah, characters like Giovanna, characters like Bridget.
Soul.
Soul, yeah. I'm normally thinking Far Slash with a character like Soul, and we're normally thinking at the ready, but we're at the corner here with the burst coming on the offense applied once more.
Oh, 2D trade. Kribby still stuck in the corner. Oh, the DP. The burst actually saving Kribby there, allowing him to start running some offense.
Able to block the RC and escapes the corner. The impeccable movement from Classified, catching Kribby, trying to catch Steel turns back by jumping.
And oh, it is enough! I thought we were going to have just a tiny sliver of health left there.
Yeah, we got to remember, Happy Chaos, low health character, low guts included.
Yeah, for good reason. He needs lower health if you ask me. But there's the dash up, put the gun away. A little bit of staggered pressure into the throw. Just 2K after 2K into gunshot.
Oh, and anti-air once more. The awareness from Classified, he's laser focused on the screen.
Nice block on the command roll.
Not only is he blocking that, jumping out and not pressing anything, recognizing when Kribby has meter, gets the counter at this time, been so tuned into where those bars are.
Just such great awareness of everything on screen, like you said, including your opponent's resources. That BRC was a little botched, but still got the dash up throw and is gonna get the fully charged D wall break just like that.
We have access to our items. That's where Faust is going to shine.
And now it's time to jump straight into the first match here. Right off the bat, going for that 2K. Oh, we just got a bomb cooking in the head now. Ready to toss out. There's the Arbiter sign.
Ooh, goes right underneath the Unholy Diver. The teleport through the Grave Reaper gets Idom to strong positioning here.
Skull just getting caught by the upwards Grave Reaper. Here come the Terror Twins to apply the Stain State and break the wall.
Nostrovia, such a strong super. Not only allows us to control the screen, but oh no, we sharked the throw.
Nice, gets the hammer as well, trying to go for that 2D. This matchup, I do actually feel like Faust can struggle a little bit in, right? Because Testament is just so good at controlling screen space with constant projectiles that cover so many different angles. So Faust doesn't really get to crawl under a lot of stuff, and his hitbox in the air is way bigger.
Yeah, it's good you point out the grounded Grave Reaper is so good at covering the space where Faust loves to be, and you can't crawl under it like you can many other projectiles.
No, you have to take to the skies, and then in that case, Testament has the best 6P in the game and has that Unholy Diver.
Ooh, good mash there, able to escape. Testament also a character, one of the few in the game that can contest Faust at full screen. Not just the Grave Reapers, but having access to those Arbiter signs as well.
The Succubus Sisters, not quite able to break the wall, but still getting the Stain State applied. That's the important part.
All we need is a little tap on the guard, and that's going to unlock our escape here.
Oh! The spacing was just off. Idom was constantly dashing, going for those far slashes, just trying to force a block on Skull.
Tier 2K. It beat out the jump 2K too.
Oh! But the 6H catching you and getting the wall bounce off the backboard, breaking the glass.
Oh, here it comes. Look away. Oh no.
All right, far slash into the teleport. Whoa, 5K actually, that was very weird. Testament like spawned behind, but still inside of Faust.
Oh, tries to go for the 5D, especially with the Stain State, makes it so strong, but able to escape. Duggars ties it on rounds.
And now gets the 2H, but there's the immediate burst. Setting out the Afro. And look, Testament, the hat's gone.
It's hiding underneath all that hair, dude. Oh, great usage of the instant block. Gets the ignition.
Setting out the love bomb, but the teleport in the air just a stall.
Great usage of the forward drift on it as well. Able to keep Faust stuck in the corner here. 100% tension on the side of Idom.
Oh my god, that's what killed the dinosaurs.
Patient play. Skullduggers has a 50 of their own. Arbiter sign at such a distance where we're not afraid. 6 BRC is going to turn into a great position here for Idom.
Oh, beautiful throw techno from Skull. getting caught by the far slash, and the JD is going to connect. That's going to be game number 1 for IDOM. The longest game 1 I think we have had so far in this pools run.
49 seconds. That's pretty long. I will say, one of my favorite things about watching players like IDOM, players like Simfukai, Fubuki VR, they make Testament look fast.
Yes. And this character is hard. Like, not just hard to make fast, but hard to play.
Yeah, a seemingly straightforward kit. What really comes down to it and makes the character hard is all of the nuance that their tools have.
You always have to be thinking 3 steps ahead, right? That if the option you're throwing out doesn't cover your opponent, then you need to know what comes next. And what comes next for IDOM is a perfect.
Dude, Faust is anemic. Hemorrhage his life bar.
It's all right. Testament's trying to give him a blood transfusion right now.
Ooh, able to crawl right underneath the Unholy Diver there.
6H, there's the burst. And now Stain State is applied, but 2S hitting its mark. Going to allow Skull to get that wall break.
Oh, lucky Clover coming in. We're going to be able to get this all the way to the hospital.
Pain. Someone call a doctor.
Oh, not like this. Not this doctor.
This is medical malpractice, all right?
No, a character like Faust, he either has great insurance or no insurance because no one's carrying him for malpractice insurance.
Faust doesn't even have a license anymore, all right? That thing was revoked ages ago.
At the inception of his version, Faust, no longer Dr. Baldhead.
Oh, trying to go for that 6P. Nice stall in the air, though, with the love bomb.
Yeah, and IDOM's doing a great job of mixing up the escape. Skullduggers finally catches the approach, though.
Oh, wow, just ducking underneath that power slash. Sending out the trumpet.
What an escape here.
Oh, the JP.
Oh, no. Here's the snip, snip, snip.
Skull with a lot of tension as well. YRC gets guard crushed in the air. More meteors. It baits the burst. Skull getting a point on the board as well. These two are neck and neck.
Yeah, having access to those resources makes it so much easier to be cognizant of when the burst comes out. Skullduggers using them to incredible efficacy and now tying us up 1 apiece.
Oh, dash into the 2P. Gonna go ahead and pocket Mini Faust, spitting him out. Nice, gonna force that lockdown in the corner.
Yeah, but the Mini Faust keeps us stuck, and the 100-ton weight comes out. We dash, but the meteors still come out. We didn't escape them.
And look at this, the items saving Skull here. Gonna be able to pocket that meteor as well, but securing the round. Can't carry it with him to the next one, so just spits it out.
Pretty strong advantage here, especially now with that big counter. Gonna get that hard knockdown with the charged scalpel pull. Oh, the RNG!
All right, pull on in for.
Oh.
Whoa, that was pick up the banana. Did you see that?
Oh, what a 2K. Gets the stain proc, and now we're gonna activate here. Gets the mix up. That's some creativity right there. What a setup.
Trade with the 6P and the JD. The IDOM has a lot of meter to work with. Gonna hit with the Arbiter sign overhead, dashing on in.
Oh, that's death here. Big pickup. What a scout. Skullduggers has been very good at maintaining presence at full screen and not letting IDOM put out those Grave Reapers or Arbiter sign without consequence.
Yeah, and you can see IDOM didn't even get to use that tension in the last round as well. But now the early burst from Skull.
The blue beat off the stagger with the golf glove on the hammer.
Oh, spacing's just off a little bit, getting whiff punish there with the 6H.
What a punish, too. The guaranteed ground bounce makes that a combo every single time now.
Testament's poor shins. Good God, they can't take much more of this.
If they're not broken yet, they've definitely been fractured so far.
And now set point here for Skullduggers. Round start, just trying to go for that 5H, but it is going to get caught by IDOM with the first blood. Nice dash under with the close slash anti-air.
Oh, the 5D comes out, connects, tries to get the Unholy Diver, but we missed it. Has to rely on that far slash for the wall break. Maintain offensive pressure here.
But the 6P gonna go straight into the super, and that is another round here for eye domination, as the Ipes would say.
Tied up on rounds, almost tied up on burst.
I just love hitting the 100-ton weight with the golf club.
Dude, he's teaching us how to defend ourselves from fresh fruit.
That's right, Mini Faust. Go for the lockdown. Oh, 4.
Goes for the burst save opportunity. Idom waiting for the guaranteed oh. That teleport. And the awareness from Skullduggers, he's camping the Succubus, but Idom is not making it easy to call it out 100%.
Immediate burst there after getting clipped with the overhead. Oh, the J2K just hitting with the tip.
What a call there. Skullduggers picking it up off the jump, and one of these strong purveyors in North America.
Oh, we got the crowd ready to go. Cheering.
I don't know where
on their
Lenz is
homie.
from, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a contingent of Minnesota players that are cheering on Phil. That's the RTM. Run the mix. That's their local.
This is Sonic versus Shadow.
Oh, true.
Red versus blue.
Red versus blue. Shout out.
Love that show.
I have to get used to which player is which here. Okay, we have Lenz on the blue and Phil on the red.
Phil on the red. All right.
Or excuse me, I have it backwards. Phil on the blue.
Phil on the blue. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Forgive us, chat. We're just trying to situate ourselves.
Dash up, heavy slash on the likes of Phil. The air punt comes out, doesn't do anything.
Just fishing with that 2K, trying to find a low, but nice, finds the throw instead.
Genuinely one of the best 2Ks in the entire game.
It's unreal.
Great low profile and great at just having that active presence. Ooh, the delay with that low, able to catch backdash possibly. Goes for the Elysium driver. Phil having 100% attention of their own. You're going to be hard pressed to get out of here.
Beautiful wall break. Gonna go ahead and set up the minion once again. 2K just goes for the tick throw, and another Elysium driver is gonna get bursted this time. Keeping Phil alive.
Built just in time where Lenz was trying to spend the 50 as fast as possible as well.
Again, harassing with the 2K. Phil likes to go for that option.
Oh, the cross under, messing up the inputs. We get the punt instead of any of the calls.
All right, and Lenz gonna be able to take the first game here.
I saw it in the player cam. Lenz was popping off a bit after that.
I hate mirror matches, playing them, mind you. It just hurts my ego too much.
Playing mirror matches is an absolute circus in a game like Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh, Mortal Counter 2D. I like it using the attack command too while you're holding the minion, just to get that extra height.
Spending that 50 just to make sure the minion is relevant. And we have another 50 here. We're going to unsummon and go for the Elysium driver.
Straight through the wall, hard knockdown, positive bonus coming to Phil's side.
Nice and patient here. Doesn't want to interact with the resources on the side of Lenz. Gets counter hit for their troubles. Not enough frames to get a 6P out in time due to the minions.
Minion spikes down, but nice press low again. Phil going for that 2D, setting 2 minions up. Gonna trip you up on your ankles as well into the Elysium driver. Driver after driver after driver.
We'll drive you all around town, man. Get you here to Lars Canyon.
Oh! Throwing the wild assault.
Yeah, ID back with a punt. Extra plus frames being a little bit saved. Too much plus frames there for the throw attempt. First comes out, both players with 100% tension.
Lars Canyon is quite scenic, isn't it?
It's a postcard. Visit scenic Lars Canyon.
Oh my god. But Phil about to get put on a milk carton here, sent straight through the glass into the next round.
Ooh, round start or slash. Okay, getting the counter hit here. Bit of a barre going on. Oh. Phil just going up those run-up 2Ks, 2Ds, Elysium drivers.
Elysium driver, hardly even know her. Breaking the wall again.
There you go, meaty pressure coming in. We're just re-establishing, trying to get our neutral going before the opponent can get theirs set up.
But now with this lockdown in the corner, going for the deflect shield, but not attempting to escape, was too afraid of maybe the attack command coming through to punish you since the minion was still on screen. Woo! What another super, just to blow up the throw attempt. Expensive, but gets the round.
All right, confirmed that's the Minnesota crowd. Shout out Minnesota. I saw Pete in the crowd earlier.
Popping off for
Also, I'm a big
boy.
fan of, you do the BRC forward. I'm a big fan of BRC forward DP.
That's good too, yes.
And that was basically the same thing we saw.
You never expect it. You never expect BRC forward DP. That's some soul player stuff.
Hey, sometimes we get a little goofy with it, I tell you what. Oh, 5D, what a block there. Oh, the punt loops. Maintaining plus frames, the 2D counter hit. That's going to be a dead blue here.
And now this is the tug of war match, right? Whoever can get that comfortable 2-1 lead. Have that extra safety net.
Very cheeky setup. I can see the gears turning on that one.
All right, 2K. Set up the minions once again. Gets the 5P straight into the wall break. Positive boost now here for Phil.
Oh, she's too small for the 5P to connect on crouch.
Oh, but the YRC just negating the mix-up altogether. Still going to get caught. Remember, Jacko cannot block when the minion is out.
I don't feel too bad about that if I'm Lenz, because I have a burst and Phil hasn't even built a 50 yet.
That's true, right? So now you just have to get the first blood here. Start your offense off strong and just avoid those 2Ks.
If there's any through line about the set so far, it's Phil loves that Jago 2K, dude.
Right on cue. Speaking of the devil, it hits its mark. 2D is also a nice button. Sliding in on him with that low.
Ooh, the cheeky summon. It looked like there was a bit of an input error. I don't think Lenz was happy about that. Or excuse me, Phil. I have it backwards. I'm still getting my bearings.
Another wall break here. It's fine. I mix up Sonic and Shadow all the time. They look the same, you know?
Reversal super. Oh, we had the 50. Can we get to the corner? Unfortunate drop
Oh, no.
combo.
So close. Just needs to find the last hit. Lenz gets the close slash. PRC to bait the burst. It goes up 2-1.
The punish on the landing frames. What a great usage of the PRC as a bit of a chain shift. Check out where your resources are going. Maybe caught the burst. Go to 0 in that situation, and now up 2-1 versus Phil.
I'm hearing the Sonic Adventure 2 battle music in my head right now. There's
Dude,
the burst.
We're living and learning out here.
Which one of them's the fake hedgehog?
Oh, what a mash! Trying to 6P on the minions. A little bit too low there. Beats out the head invulnerability.
Yeah, a little scrambly there. A bit of a Hail Mary play. But Lenz still needs to find a way out of the corner. No resources to escape.
Oh, beats out the 5K with the 2D and able to go for the shimmy.
Backdash 5H is brutal.
Here we go, knockdown here for Phil. Goes same side with the minion on backup, allows us to get more pressure started here in the corner.
Oh, a nice press out with that 5D. Stagger on the 2K.
Oh, 5D. And with that minion so far back, it made even more plus frames.
Oh my god, another overdrive to get the knockdown. Phil trying to take this all the way to game 5. It just needs one more mix to do it.
We have a 50. Oh, just eliminating the opportunity. The burst comes out. We're trying to stay alive.
Woo!
Guaranteed connection. The counter hit, and Phil ties it up at 2 games apiece.
And the pop off there. Phil's crowd is here.
Oh, we see the Minnesota crowd. They got the run the mix shirt.
Run the mix. Let's
They're
go.
pointing at their back, dude. We love to support the locals.
Love the representation here tonight.
Oh,
I like it. Leaning more into the guard command. We haven't really seen guard command from Lenz at all so far in this set.
great usage of the command to delay our air. 50%. Okay, we're stuck in the corner. Are we to go for some supers?
Ooh,
Dodges the throw, able to escape, empty low. Phil goes through the wall here. Elysium driver once more.
Looks like we might be having an incident here, Dostro. Hard knockdown, sounding like a broken record at this point.
Get those characters bouncing all over each other like billiards.
And I like the way that Phil will just run in and try to go for the 2D to slide underneath the minion toss. There's the BRC. Patience.
Oh, the backdash right beyond them. 5D without minion on backup, but a 50 is our best friend, and now Phil is on set point.
Burst about to be a factor, though, here for Lenz. How are they going to spend it? It'd be nice to get out of the corner without having to do that, but things are looking too scary right now.
Oh, a little bit too low there to get the pickup with the dash cancel. Trying to jump out and escape. Gets the jump P, just making sure you stay in the corner. Burst, the Lenz is trying to escape.
Sending out the minion, though, trying to fight back. Not just going to take all this offense without an answer.
Oh, just getting the minion sandwich makes it so much scarier.
Oh, setting up the minion. Unfortunately puts himself into the corner, but gets the knockdown with the 2D.
Oh, tries the 6P, but just out of range there. The defense command really heads up play. Phil bursts them into the corner, but Lenz with 100% tension. Now 50.
Tuez with the pickup, just goes for the reset. Wants to close it out here. Is Elysium Driver gonna be enough?
I'm feeling that's a kill here. It's so close, though.
Not quite.
Oh,
1 HP remaining for Phil. But you have to FD everything.
You can't block a minion, not at all.
Oh, you can't block a kick either. And staying alive. Final game, final round. Who's gonna be the top Jacko? This is loser side of the bracket, so one of these players is going home.
Steals a turn, able to catch them on the back foot. We're down on minion calls, we're down on minion sets. Is fighting out of the corner, the JS actually misses.
3-on-1 right now, make that 4-on-1. The whole squad's out to jump you.
Makes it through, able to connect against one minion. But we're low on minion resources, still have 50% tension. The PRC comes out. Oh no, we tried to escape the corner.
Sending out more of the Lollipop Guild here.
Oh, catches one, but not the other. The burst is blocked, but we eliminate the minions on screen. Delays our momentum.
Phil has to dig deep, gets the 2D. Lenz about to get burst back. How are you going to play around this?
Oh, gets to the other side. The call there. Good eye there,
Hey,
Jobber.
I mean, you know what? Faust and Potemkin are voiced by the same person, so.
They are.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy range?
Yeah, incredible.
Let's see the range of these players here.
Oh, mix, land into throw. Extra cheeky.
Royariti just being patient. Patience is key here with Faust running straight under the chemical love and getting the punish.
Committing to it too, making it close enough to get the counter hit as well.
Breaking the shins. This is another matchup that we saw earlier as well.
I swear this is the most like Faust supers I've seen full animation in a long time.
This is just the Faust bracket right now. We're seeing so many
This
Faust
is Frosty Faustings,
You're
Jobber.
right. What?
Frosty
Silly
Faustings.
me,
This
silly
is the
me.
Faust tournament.
You're so right.
Big pickup on the counter hit here.
Oh, but the bomb, watch out! Nice with the throw.
Great
Utilizing
usage
those
of the
iframes.
intangibility, yeah. Oh, the Kara ultimate fortissimo, so tricky.
Oh, but able to get that 6P. Goes for the PRC, isn't quite able to get the pickup with the close slash. Instead, it was an OTG.
Oh, and now Charms is able to get the pickup here into the corner. Ultimate Fortissimo is going to send it and tie it up in rounds, all because Charms trying to bait the burst. Or excuse me, Roy Arini trying to bait the burst.
And now Charms gets that 2K right off the bat. Nice confirmed. Straight into the wall break. Peak routing. Mwah.
Yeah, once we get our resources going, that's when Eno becomes one of the most terrifying characters in the entire game.
Oh, stroke the big tree right underneath the banana peel.
Trying to maintain and keep the airspace by sending out that chemical love. Now with the knockdown, we get the mix-up applied. It's going to be awfully close whether this will kill.
Yeah, just canceling into the super early on to avoid Mini Faust, right? Had to go for that or else was going to get broken out of the combo. And then the BRC into the low is enough to close up the first game.
That's the school of Daru right there. The BRC shenanigans is iconic Daru, and if you've watched him play, you've definitely gone for the X copy on a situation like that. Ooh, air chemical love. We still get the kids coming out.
And Banana right in front of you slips on it and still gets hit by the hammer.
Oh, what a just block. Keep them close. Okay, going through. Heavy slash, not quite close enough despite the forward movement. Oh!
Oh, but tossing out a couple of banana peels and a donut. Charms not interested.
Yeah, unfortunately, the banana peel not the greatest against a character like Ino because a lot of her movement is airborne.
Exactly.
There are a lot of times where she is on the ground, walking, backdashing, and especially stroke the big tree.
Oh my goodness. The burst is going to be blocked here. Gets the full combo pushed all the way into the corner. Mini Faust 2 to lock down. And the whole entourage of the kids coming through.
First round once more for Roy Reedy. Coming in, there's the great 6P anti-air, very heads-up play. And the hitbox on that 6P coming in from Ino, definitely deceptive. It's larger than it looks.
Uh-oh, here we go. Meteors getting the guard crush. Man, I gotta say, the item RNG for RoseHashira so far, not so great. Getting tons of bananas and donuts. We need more of those bombs. We need more mini Faust. We need more meteors.
Yeah, but that's sort of the design of a character like Faust. If you have to rely on RNG, what really becomes crucial is having access to that RNG. If you can throw more items, then you're going to be able to get the RNG better in your favor.
That's right. And if you have to rely on the items, maybe you shouldn't have them at all.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Charms just not giving Roy Reedy an opportunity to use them and spend them.
Oh, but there we go. 6H going to be enough to get the kill there, break the wall, and secure the round.
Not even going for a burst bait. Tying it up on rounds and now, or games, excuse me. It's now 1-1.
Nice. Faust with those big buttons there, that far slash to the 2H, and just keeps running underneath the Chemical Love. Excuse me, the HCL, yes, Chemical Love.
When I see Faust running, I hear like the Scooby-Doo dashing sound effect. Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, super. We ate the trumpet. What's going to be a guess as to whether or not we're going to use it, because the trumpet is definitely a divisive item when we send it out in neutral.
Oh, nice with the close action to the 2S.
Oh. There's the punish with the RC on backup. That's the kill.
And Burst still available here, about to be available for Charm as well.
Yeah, the low recovery allowing us to stay more safe. The 6H a little bit greedy. Burst available.
Oh. That 5H, just a wall, a massive button coming through, cutting off RoseHashira trying to approach, but there's the bomb.
Able to defend as well, using the kick this time on the sultry performance, able to go lower, making it so much faster on recovery because we didn't even touch the block on Roy Reedy.
No, not at all. And catches the backdash with the JD. That is going to be another round here for Charms. These two are evenly keeping pace, trading round after round. But at the moment here, Charms a little bit ahead, especially in terms of those resources.
Yeah, it's adaptation on adaptation here. And something that maybe a little cliche, I love to see two players playing the fighting game.
All right, sending out the bomb.
Oh, gotta be careful, gotta be patient. Just holds the down back at full screen, not even messing with it.
Oh, into the fast PRC. Spending all the resources to just try and open up Charms to no avail. But Charms doesn't seem to have that issue. Putting Roy into the corner, fully charged Mad, a love here to break the wall.
Here we go, about even on life, near a full burst on the side of Roy Reedy, but already spends the blue wild assault to try and make sure their offense is sticky.
But Charms, she takes to the skies, 5K for the anti-air, the immediate burst.
We have not on backup, and it's definitely irrelevant with that super jump coming out. We're gonna be able to go through the wall here, but we decide to stay on the ground.
Another 5D.
One touch game. Nice and patient, not enough meter. Mad Levantado, that was 100% ultimate Fortissimo.
Oh, and the 2K! Yeah, it's all right. We still got the ultimate Fortissimo there in the end.
Yeah.
And then spent the RC anyway.
MLA is 2-1-4, and ultimate Fortissimo half circle back forward. Oh, do it again. I would have cheered for you. Do it for the fans.
Just keep doing it until it stops working.
It's always funny. It's the third time in a row. Oh, trying to steal turn back. Offensive burst. Stay in the corner, please. and dangerous to use that HCL on offense like that because Faust can still crawl under it.
That's right, and then punish you accordingly. But even without having to punish the HCL, RoseHashira still able to put Charms through the wall with the super.
Look away, chat, look away. I do not get any schadenfreude from that.
I've been mixed by Eno so much, I do. All right, 2K is going to be blocked, but gets caught by the mix. That's going to be a full confirm into another super and another round here for RoseHashira. Royariti, I keep calling RoseHashira Royariti.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Near full burst here for Charms. Ooh, great use of the 2H to catch the stroke the big tree here.
Sending out the bomb. Bombs away.
Maintaining pressure here, going right for the low, trying to get the left-right mix-up. We're going to be able to get to the wall here, and we have a 50 for Ultimate Fortissimo.
That coast-to-coast shout, Shane McMahon. There's the throw.
Oh, and we're out. Great usage. The 5 feet to try and check, but it still trades in the end.
Immediate burst, 2H, nice with the teleport in, but Charms ready for it, getting the pickup, going for another coast-to-coast confirm, gonna go for the wall break this time, yes, and it's enough to secure the round. Set point for Charms.
Yeah, but it builds that extra burst gauge for Royariti, and Charms having to spend the red Wild Assault just to get in the first place. Oh, but we're close to wall break. We might just build so much burst nonetheless.
Might just have such a big life lead as well.
Patient play here. Ooh, stay on block.
BRC gets eaten up, and now backdash to pick up.
Oh!
Doesn't care about the trumpet at all, just trying to be aggressive.
Yeah, and this trumpet's already disappeared. Anti-air. We're going to get to the corner. Unfortunate drop, a little low there on the juggle.
Still not enough to secure the kill. Charms just barely alive.
All it takes is a single knockdown.
Oh! But we were ready, locked and loaded, just waiting patiently. You know they were going, okay, it's either 2P for stroke to big tree or 2K for the forward dash.
Ooh, steals the turn back with the heavy Mad Love on, or heavy stroke the big tree, excuse me.
Full stop just short with that air dash, or that forward dash, I should say.
Ooh, just barely not connecting with the bomb there. Oh, the J2K punishes the stroke.
Oh, but Mini Faust also punishing stroke the big tree. And now it is Bombo time once again. Nice! Wow! Just getting out of harm's way with one forward dash. Able to break the wall here. Get that positive bonus lined up. Already has the burst, but the tension is very welcome.
Oh, a little bit of delay. We're going to be able to get some tempo taken here. Dive kick RC makes it extra tricky. And now Charms is going to be on set point.
Once again. Can we close it out this time? Prevent Royariti from making the comeback?
Oh, J2K. It's been such a boon this set. The 5H counter hit beats the throw, though.
Nice pickup.
And not getting sidetracked by the trumpet here. It's going to be one more interaction if possible.
Oh!
The kill! The throw! No! Escape here!
Play that beautiful music, Eno, the Megalomania.
And the Guilty Gear Strive original soundtrack is.
You know what? I'm actually not surprised that the Gravity is your favorite, learning about your classical music history.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, I'm a violinist myself. Okay. Esquifto. Okay. Is that how we're playing this game?
Right off the bat. So yeah, look, Potemkin is so big, he has to contend with every minion that is tossed at him. He can't just jump over them and ignore them like some other characters can.
Yeah, but with a button like 5P and 5K, we do have a little bit of extra love on how to contest with it. And it finally connects the Potemkin Buster.
Oh no, but a little too early there on that close slash Elysium driver.
Oh, that ought to hit, right?
No!
It's too high!
The cheeks are too strong!
The hurt box on Potemkin is so tall there, or so high off the ground. There's a huge disjoint on Jump Dust.
Gigantor Kai, 5D hits. Just one touch and the far slash, the pointer. That is all that Esquif needs. Serving it up to you on a silver platter.
Oh, that's the dance move right there. Who out in the club doing Potemkin far slash?
The dance move over the after you, sir. So may I take your order?
May I take your hat, sir?
Potemkin players know nothing except Potemkin Buster and breathing.
Yeah, but they're taking a little bit of extra damage, but one of the luxuries of playing a character like Potemkin, you have so much life to spare that we don't even blink at a combo like that. It doesn't matter us. We are not concerned with it.
Now, famously, with grapplers, life is just a resource, but that resource is starting to run out now as Joe Brownie is controlling this neutral game.
Yeah, but being able to have repeat top 8s at TNS means you have to know how to play against Potemkin, and Joe Brownie able to maneuver through that without spending any burst.
That is right. Now sending out the little minions once again. Eskif trying to poke them away, trying to go for a throw, but way too far.
Yeah, the burst comes out from Eskif, though. May be able to build another burst by the end of this round by virtue of being Potemkin, though.
Oh, the slide on in. We'll see. Jackal can do some pretty big damage, especially if you're getting tossed a lot like that. Burst is not going to come back in time to save you.
Oh, we had 100% tension. Here comes the super.
Hard knockdown. Joe Brownie can definitely close this out before Eskif gets a chance at burst. And it's looking more and more likely, especially after that deflect shield is spent.
Able to get the slide head connection. We're trying to play around the reversal. The burst comes out. Joe Brownie wants to maintain momentum. The deflect call actually connects against the 6P.
Oh, gotta watch out for another deflect. Flicks back to JD. Big mistake there from Joe Brownie, giving him a projectile to flick.
The backdash actually escaping. So scary, especially with the active frames. But the 6P goes through the armor and seals their fate for the first round.
What scares me is that Eskif lost the round and was smiling. That's what scares me. There's some diabolical, evil thoughts cooking up in that head here, and I think that they rhyme with Potemkin and Buster.
Twice in a row, gift. Oh man!
You should just start every single round with Kara Potemkin Buster. It'll work eventually.
We'll use the fast RC to maintain pressure. A little bit of the delay helps us to build back our minion gauges. The 2D counter hit is a ton of damage, but almost definitely not going to kill.
No, Potemkin just too much defense. Still, though, this is a no-win scenario here for Eskif. The shimmy with a 5K, going to be able to close out the round. Joe Brownie on the verge of taking a massive lead.
Shimmies in my Guilty Gear, more common than you think.
That's right. We got shimmies and we got throw loops. You ever been throw looped by Happy Chaos in the corner?
Far too many times to count. Oh, the delay overhead with the backdash jump, heavy slash. This is I swear, the most Faust supers and most Elysium drivers I've seen in a single event in a long time.
The amount of Jackal we have commentated is actually kind of impressive.
Ooh, defense call once more.
Oh,
Taking this back.
Closest thing my man has to a DP. Oh, wow. Just a little too far away to actually hit that guard command. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Take you all the way to heaven and bring you back down to hell. It's the heavenly Potemkin Buster.
Joe Brownie's been doing a great job of fuzzying out, but the fuzzying has been fuzzy jump. And fuzzy backdash might have been able to survive off that, but would still get punished by the likes of a PRC in the end.
All right, slide head, just trying to close the gap.
Okay, making it nice and close. The flick actually connecting with the strike portion rather than the projectile.
Oh, nice backdash. Slide right on in for a Potemkin Buster. Look at the red.
It's evergreen. Oh, Gigantor Kai.
Oh, trying to go for another Potemkin Buster there. Instead, opts for a Garuda. Nice, getting him to throw there. Joe Brownie now.
Yeah, going for the free gold burst opportunity with the safe jump makes it completely safe.
Oh, that knife edge chop.
Ooh, just a little high. Going for that Potemkin zoning, just trying to get Flick to actually connect.
Yeah, not trying to overextend here, right? Knows that you just need to find that one last touch. Any
Oh,
button
no.
will do it, but now you got to make something happen. YRC.
A safe jump connection. Joe Brownie with the punish. And with a sliver of life left, able to get that second game in a row now.
That is massive. S-Gift has been slowly but surely getting better and better in this particular matchup against Joe Brownie. But with that kind of deficit, you have to really lock in. Turn it up to 11 now.
Joe Brownie doing a great job at managing the minions in such a way that there's always an opportunity to place and use one, whether we're on offense or in neutral.
Slide head once again.
Oh! Woo! Just out of range and a little bit stun locked by that, unable to punish in the end.
Yeah, but there's the 6K into the flick. Meaty Garuda. Nice backdash. Double backdash to avoid the Potemkin
Dude.
Buster. You got to be kidding me,
I think that the player cam for that one, Joe Brownie was like, I'm nice like that. I'm nice like that. Holy cow, dude.
A double backdash and able to get the round. Joe Brownie now sitting at set point.
I'm seeing a smile break out on the likes of Joe Brownie here.
Starting to feel himself. A confident player is a dangerous player.
Soft knockdown though. We're able to move forward, trying to go for the bit of shimmy action. And just on repeat, the way we manage our resources is so elegant.
Just like a dance here, gonna punish the heat tackle attempt. Joe Brownie sitting with 100 tension, 100 burst. Nothing standing in his way.
Oh, Elysium Driver, is that gonna do it? Our last player, our last victory here in Top 192 on stream. Joe Brownie is gonna be moving on the loser's side. And now S-Gifto